Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky, where we play Dungeons and Dragons.
I think
Hello.
it's my job to mess up the intro.
Yeah, you failed that time. Of course, I've cut you off now. Every time I'm doing it, I say, "Here we go," and then I turn my microphone on and wait till I'm done, and then I turn everyone else's microphones on.
He's got you figured out.
He's no fun.
You did it every time, so I was like, I'm just gonna just leave this microphone off. All right, so last time, what happened? You convinced the master to give up the last piece of the artifact. Went back to Urel, gave her the artifact. She asked you to find the Empire's matching artifact, and then you guys headed to Demore, and that's kind of where we left off.
Hey, you got find object, right, Michael?
I do.
Or locate object. I was gonna take it, and then Ray said you had it.
I do have it.
Told him you used it several times during the campaign.
Yep.
So you guys went to Demore. Actually, you went shopping a little bit. You have some things that are being commissioned.
Ooh, shopping.
Yeah.
All right.
Magic shop.
Magic shopping.
I don't remember what all did you guys have commissioned? I know you had the insignia of claws. It seems like there was something else. Another ring of protection, maybe?
I bought a ring of protection.
Yeah, I got another one. I got one of those, and I have two things.
You got the insignia of claws. I remember that one. Was the ring of protection the other thing?
The ring of protection. Okay. Yeah.
All right, then. They said it was probably going to be ready within a day, so for the sake of brevity, you guys now have those things. Let me put them in your inventories. Meek. And ring of protection was the other thing you had?
Mm-hmm.
Ring of protection.
He already gave me my ring of protection that day. He said
Yep,
it was
they had one in stock.
Had one in stock.
Yep.
Overnight shipping. Magic Store Prime, baby.
Yep. Magic store now. All right. So those things are in your bags now, in your journal now.
In your journal. You got it in your journal, man.
And say it's like afternoon by the time you guys get all that stuff taken care of. What would you like to do?
Storm the castle.
All right, they kill you instantly.
Inconceivable.
You think they would? I think we could take out a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That is, the choice is yours to find out.
This is Isaac's campaign. We get down by the two guards standing out front of the door.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they'd be like
58 damage
below,
with
yeah.
my club.
With my.
They have 7 attacks and
web
plus
attack.
20 to a tit.
Yep, that's the two main differences between mine and your campaign is things are stronger, but you get more gold.
The king is like a frail old man, but when we go to fight him, he like stands up and he's all buff and he's like
Turns into a
actually,
lich or something.
yeah. I'm a level 20 wizard. I'll crush your dreams. I'm like, banishment, run away.
Where are we at?
You guys are in Demore.
We're in Demore.
Demore.
Did we go to the end?
And
At the end? Is that what we did? We stopped at the end?
Yeah.
Or did we?
That's-
Yeah.
Don't you remember all the Demore you know jokes?
And we're here to figure out where that thing is, right?
Yep, Urel asked you to, because she needs to find out where theirs is so she can take this one to that one to sort of counteract it, is what she believes is happening. She's still researching it, but she needs to...
Sure they're not
wants to
like
know where it
magnets,
is.
they repel each other.
Yeah, she gets close and she's like, I just can't push it any further.
I can't get it any closer.
I have
Darn
to-
you!
I have to rest, then I can get locate object, and I can go try to see if I can hunt it down.
Let's hunt it down.
You all can rest for...
Technically, we all rested.
Yeah.
That was when we at the end, right?
Yeah, you've all...
That's when we
Oh,
leveled
it is
up.
today the next day, so I got the magic items now?
Yeah.
So, okay. So I will locate the object. Do I know what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
It's a complete one though, right? It's not a shard.
Right. You have an idea though of what it would look like. So yeah, you can do that. I would say it's 1,000 feet range though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I will go
Polarito.
strolling by the keep, anyway, as close as I can get without getting hassled.
Okay. Let me see how big.
Without getting hassled. You're that guy that was a bear last time. Get him. Like you're kind around here.
So 1,000 feet. Yeah, I'll say that like we'll say maybe around the edge, but you're getting a ping from inside the keep.
Ping.
Yeah.
Ping.
I ask, how am I ping? little Isaac and I's inside joke from like 25 years ago.
Your ping approximately 12 GB.
Is that an old guy joke
That's
right there?
That's an old like when we were in middle school joke.
Along with the Arctic anus.
Yep, that's right.
So yeah, I'll say you get a ping in the direction of the palace. So
yes,
you don't
very
you
good.
don't really get it around the front side of the keep, but once you get towards the back of the keep where the palace is, you can sort of tell it's in that direction.
What is Beak gonna do? Beak, is anyone else with me?
I don't know. Is anyone else with you?
I probably would have gone with Beak.
No, solo adventure.
If anyone wasn't with Beak, Beak was gonna go on his own. But Beak will. I'll say, it's there. My point.
Can you tell if it's above the ground, below the ground?
You get you get a direction, don't you? Is that what how the spell reads?
Get rid of here. I'll just link it. Since the direction of it. Oh, if it's moving, I know.
It seems to be. I'll say that. Yeah, you get a general direction. It seems to be above ground.
Yeah, so within 30, what's this spell? Look at object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, within 30 feet at least. Oh, okay. As long as I've seen, but I guess I've seen one, so that works.
It also says you can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. So.
Okay. I don't know.
It looks to be above ground, but you're not sure where exactly because you can't. It's sort of on the edge of your range.
Storm the castle, guys. Remember?
Do you want to try and check it out?
And actually, you'd probably have to spend a couple charges to walk all the way around the keep.
Okay.
So the question, Isaac, is why does it say episode 28 on one stream, but episode 30 on another?
Because, restream. That's why. Sometimes it doesn't
Restream is
update
broken.
titles.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how long till we die attacking a castle, good boys?
We don't have to get it. We just need to know exactly where it's at.
Oh yeah, is that all she wanted?
You can sneak in there, Beak. Go into a tiny spider form or something.
I
That
can.
might be a big help.
Yeah, that would be good. I almost took greater invisibility for this, but invisibility sucks in 5e.
I mean, invisibility kind of sucks for getting into any place that knows about invisibility.
I will shift into a Black Widow.
Okay.
I will scurry towards that keep.
All right. Go ahead and make just a stealth check. We'll see if perhaps someone notices your. No, you're fine. Nobody notices you. So you're just scaling the wall.
Yeah, I'm direct route.
Okay, so you're on like sort of the back end of it. You can sort of walk up there and scale the wall, go up and over, and you're sort of in the back behind the keep.
Okay.
Actually, before you go over, can you do locate object and keep concentration on it while you're in shapeshift?
It's only, look at object is only 10 minutes.
Right. So I was gonna say if you were gonna like try
I
to pop
can-
it again, or you're gonna try to get inside and find somewhere to hide and.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's take more than 10 minutes to get in there, so I'll find a hidey hole and then do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through like a chimney or something. Hop up on the roof and then down into the chimney. My way
Okay.
in.
Is it winter or
There's-
is it summer?
It is.
I picked the one that doesn't have smoke.
It's probably winter by now.
I put
or
on my
close to it.
spider gas mask.
Spider gas mask.
Let's see.
Got a
There's
bunch
not-
of little eye sockets
Got like
all
8
over.
little holes.
Yeah.
So the way that the palace is laid out, it's inside the keep, has its own separate little boundary. This is with a smaller wall inside, which you have seen already. But then it's sort of it's got open parts to it and closed parts. There's only really one.
This is the place I was in before, right?
There's only a few proper chimneys, but they're
When I stole the jewels.
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go in if I can, because I think it was a chimney. I think in the. Maybe I'm
We
thinking
go
of it
looking for
wrong.
more jewels.
In the right where I stole the jewels. Any self-respecting emperor has a fireplace.
We'll say sure,
Multiple.
but it is
You ever
it
seen a
is
French mansion?
Multiple.
it is in use.
Oh, it's in use. Oh, I
He
put
just
on
said
my
it was winter now. You gotta warm that place up, dude.
Put on my gas mask.
there
I go
are-
find an exhaust vent for the pipes.
It's okay. I mean,
They
you
have
can
those?
you can try to find sneaky ways to get in, but it's not. I mean, you snuck in last time without using a chimney.
Fine. I'll go in through a window like every other common spider.
You sure they don't have one of those, like, you know, the old, like, what are those mansions that have like the tubes that they yell through to get people to come to different rooms? You know what I'm talking
Oh
about?
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna use one of those. They have
get
like a band room
get
full
deafened
of
when someone is like, "Hey."
Get in here, we need some wine.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say wherever you want to be if you want to be inside actually or outside in a nook of some kind. No pun intended.
No, I'm going in.
What kind of nook?
I'm gonna go in. My first place to be is in the Emperor's room. That's where I want to go.
Okay.
They probably have spider detecting traps after last time, dude.
Well, they don't know it was a spider.
Okay. So yeah,
did
you make your way to where the emperor, where you saw him taking a bath last time.
Okay.
He had his own separate little bathroom, and you go into that room, and
I want to go where I found the jewels last time.
Okay. Yeah, there's a closet.
Okay.
No one's in there at the moment.
Is there no one's in the room at all?
Nope.
Okay.
There are more like last time there was hardly anyone walking the hallways. There are like guard patrols walking the hallways now.
I just have to be within. I still don't know. Even with him here, I still don't know like where it's at unless I see it. Right. It just gives me direction either way.
Yeah, I would say it's like almost like like you know the things they use to make the lightsaber sounds.
Yeah.
Or if you pointed at it, it gets louder.
Yeah.
It kind of I would.
Okay.
That's kind of how I'm envisioning this spell working. It's like
Okay.
you can sort of, as long as you're looking around, you can get a bead on it.
Is it working like dowsing rods? You're like holding them up.
Yes, exactly like a divining rod.
Divining rod, yeah.
There be water here.
I kind of do a quick scan of the room, make sure there's no traps or anything, no sensing things.
In the closet or the room proper?
I'm gonna go I'll go in the closet first, where the jewels are.
Okay. Are you making a perception check in spider form, or are you popping out first?
Spider form.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check then. Okay, you don't see anything.
Okay. I will. I'll go in the closet. I'll pop out of spider form.
Okay.
I will. So, am I still in that where that dresser is, or whatever, where the jewels were?
Yep.
First, I will remember the mission. I will
I will remember
locate
the mission.
locate object.
Okay, so you locate, you do the spell, locate object.
Mm-hmm.
That has a verbal component, doesn't it? Yes. So, are you trying to do it
Whisper.
quietly?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Beak at least remembered the mission over shinies for a second.
It's like
I know.
shiny, shiny. Wait, I have something to do.
I have something to do.
Shiny.
That's close.
You need to. I'm telling you, man. You need to get that
26, yeah, you're
intelligence
fine.
necklace.
You whisper it quietly enough. You get that ping again, and it's like it seems to be on not too far past this back wall of the closet.
Is there a room over there?
There's like the big open sort of foyer with a curved staircases that go up from the bottom
Yeah.
to the second story where you are.
It's that way.
Yep.
I don't get distance. I just get. Do I get distance?
You get some distance, like you know it's closer than it was when you were outside. It seems to be fairly close.
Is there like a secret door in that closet?
You can certainly check.
You should
what I'm
have
checking.
that spell.
Okay,
Detect
go ahead
secret
and make.
doors.
Are you like touching things?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'd rather perception because I'm a lot better at that.
10. You do not find any hidden doors.
Okay. First part of the mission done. Go get me some more jewels.
Okay.
These are new and shiny. These aren't these like, old garbage that's kings from years ago had. I want the new stuff.
Go ahead and
I
make
want the new
another
stuff.
investigation check for jewel findage.
The worst at investigation. Really.
You like rifle through some drawers, and the drawers where you had found stuff there's no longer jewels in them. There's like some clothes.
Is it nice clothes?
I mean, it's
Like,
emperor
good
clothes.
too.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right.
Shove it in the bag.
Of course you do.
I'm not leaving here empty-handed. Okay. I will back in the spider. Well, I'm out of those. Can I polymorph myself? No, because it actually turns you into that creature, doesn't it? I don't want to do that. Never mind.
It doesn't make you like dumb though.
I think it does.
It's
No, I
there's
think
some
you keep
room
a
for
lot of-
interpretation there, but I would
Yeah,
say
you
that
can't communicate, but
yeah, you can't like communicate or anything, but I would say that you would know enough to. That's tough because you've seen that episode of Critical Role.
no, I have not.
I remember on there when they did it.
Yeah,
And I thought they did it where you are, like you can't talk, you are that.
they go back and
You are.
forth on it though because
Oh,
occasionally
it even says. Limited the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't speak, cast spells, or taking the actions requires hands or speech.
Yeah, but it's not.
Can
you're not
activate,
dumb.
use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment.
I think it's like you still know what your overall goal is and you know what you're doing, but you can't do all the stuff that you're used to doing.
yeah,
You can't
and
turn
you
into
can-
a giant monkey and write a paper on philosophy, but you can, still like whack people and stuff.
Yeah, you would still know who your friends and enemies are, and you would know. I mean, you would still know that if you got confused, you could drop the spell.
Anyway, I'll get one more of these shapeshift things. I will. I'll do it. Back into spider form again.
Okay.
And I will scurry my way out towards that direction.
Okay. I'll say,
Maybe skitter my way out.
how fast are you trying to go? Because if you're still concentrating on locate object, right?
Yeah, I can do it for 10 minutes.
So how fast are you trying to skitter?
About like a spider that has just made its way outside the wall.
Okay. What is the move speed of a grass spider? Does anyone know?
I'm not a black grass spider. I'm a black widow.
You want me to look up what's the movement of a spider?
They're in here. It's in,
Oh,
it's in
okay.
roll 20. Spider is, wait for it. 20 feet.
Still waiting.
Oh, that's actually pretty fast. Okay, so yeah, no problem.
Wow, that's faster than I thought.
I'll go on the ceiling. I'll crawl along the ceiling. No one expects a spider to be on the ceiling.
Just like the Spanish Inquisition. Okay, I'll say because you're going in 3 dimensions there, it does take a little bit longer, but you get there within the 10 minutes, and you can see that you're still getting that ping, but it seems to be you're crawling along the ceiling there, and you see it, and you get close to it, and you sort of turn to look at it, and it's not there. All it's there is a wall, but it seems to be pretty close to that wall.
Can I find a way, like under the baseboard or something, to get in the wall?
This is like this is the top of the stairs. Basically, there's 2 curved stairs that go up to the top, and there's a little landing, and there's like sort of a small wall at the top of that landing, and it seems to be like you're looking at the wall, and it seems to be in that direction, but there's a wall in the way. You can't see it.
And how do I get to the other side of that wall?
You can walk around it.
On the wall facing the lobby or facing the foyer or the other side?
Right now you're in the, so there's the spiral stairs.
I'm envisioning like let's think Titanic. It's got the big area, open area, double stairs going up, but there's a wall like at the far end of the stairs, or like you walk up the stairs and there's a wall like behind them.
So as you're walking, say if you walk into the foyer and go up the left stairway, then you would walk up all the way up to the top, and the wall would be on your right side as you hit the top. And then if you turn left, there's the hall where you currently are.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll make my way around as quick as I can, try to see if I can find a way into that wall or around there.
All right, yeah, easily. I mean, you walk around the wall and you look back, and it's still now it looks like from this side it's past the wall. So you'd put together that it seems to be in the wall somewhere.
In the wall.
Yeah.
Can I find a way on the baseboard or something to find my way into that wall?
Make a perception check.
A perception check.
Ooh.
Okay, you look hard. You don't see any way to enter the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna try real hard to remember this location, and I'm gonna scurry back out up onto the roof, because this is the top floor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This part. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
this has like a bit of the ceiling here is sort of domed. Above it's a circular area, which is why the stairs are curved, and up at the very top is like a domed ceiling before you get to the hall part.
So, yeah, I want to get to the top, to the roof, and see if I can find a way in there from the roof.
So you're gonna go up to the roof and look for a direct route into this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a shingled roof or is it a? What kind of roof is this?
Are you going to the outside to look at it?
Yeah. How long is the warranty on this roof? I wonder how nice it looks.
Are these
Nice
Spanish
hail damage I
tiles
can
or?
squeeze into.
Give me an architect. You got an architectural plan for the roof on this thing?
We'll say that this is like a
Slate.
it's sort of like I would say Greek or Roman architecture style. It's just sort of very smooth stone dome on the outside.
Fresco.
So no way in directly from there. But that foyer,
Like in it.
you look around, like you look down, and there's right below that is the open foyer where there's like there's a little trough of water, like a fountain type thing, and there's like seating areas for that kind of deal, and that's where those doors open into that circular room.
Okay.
So it's right near the entrance.
I've
There's
got the roof.
foyer, and then there's another.
I'm gonna spend my time trying to find a way into that room. Into that walled area.
Oh, so you're gonna go back inside?
guess there's no way of getting in there from the roof.
Okay. So you go back inside. You can make another perception check if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my take a 20. Search around a bunch. You can you take 20s in a 5e?
Nope.
Is that a thing anymore?
It is not.
Lame.
Well, don't see any way to enter the wall.
There are people out here.
Yes.
So I'm certain where it's in a wall, right?
That
Like a
is
little
your
room,
best guess right now. Yes.
A hidden room in the wall.
Try again tomorrow.
I'm going to.
Yeah, the wall's only about this thick, and it doesn't go floor to ceiling. It's,
Oh, okay. So it has a. Okay, I gotcha.
I think there's
it's
a
like
name
a
for that. I
thing
just
that people could lean on if they want to look over down into the where the stairs come from.
Yeah. Okay. I will walk around the palace and just get a mental image of the layout of this place, so I can draw,
Okay.
point it out.
All right.
If I see shiny things, let me know.
Make a general perception check to see if you happen to find anything. Nope. See lots of people walking around. Lot more than when you were here last. The last time there was virtually no one walking around. Now there are guards in lots of places. You do see who you think is the emperor. The same guy you saw took in a bath last time. He's walking about the premises as well.
Okay. I nod to him.
A stealth nod.
A spider nod. Your head's can't even move independently. You have to move your legs up and down.
It's a curtsy. Spider curtsy.
Okay. When I think I'm done with that, and I've got a good idea of it, I'll head out back to Seraph.
All right. So yeah, Seraph is still just hanging out, I guess, waiting for you to come back.
I'll come back. I'll tell him all about it. Then I'll remember I'm still in spider form, and I'll pop out and I'll tell him all about it again.
Gets right up next to his ear as a spider and just starts whispering.
It's like,
Waving my arms all around. I roll 20s, having some problems. I keep getting my page keeps crashing.
that's a bummer. Mine's not.
That's
doing
a
it,
that's
so
a feature,
nice.
not a bug. It's to keep you away from that music.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, you won't mute me.
Unmute
I'll
me.
show you.
Unmute or suffer the consequences.
So and then I will
What is this?
wrap out some of my paper, my parchment that I have on me, and my pen, and I'm gonna draw a map to this place.
Okay.
Wait, is that even a spell in 5e? Is Detect Secret Door a spell in 5e?
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I think there's something similar to that.
I think dwarves get something like that. Just automatically, they get certain kinds of dwarves. Maybe I could be wrong. Who knows?
I know in that Pathfinder campaign.
Who knows what
I
edition
have-
I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I actually have one called Detect Secret Doors.
I think dwarves is like stonework. They can like tell if there's something in stonework.
Oh, it's in the SRD. Oh, that's 3.5. It was in 3.5. Okay.
Okay, so
Detect secret doors.
I'm like 10 years behind.
Yeah, you're only like 10 years behind.
More than that, I think 5e's been out for. How long's 5e been out?
I don't know.
We get
When
close
did
to 5.
3.5 come out? Jeez.
I started playing D&D at 3rd edition. 3.5 came out not too long after that.
3.5 D&D came out in 2003.
Okay.
Well, I'm tracing
I
this
think-
thing for you.
I
So you
think it
can
was
have
the
a
longest running
general
one
layout.
too, because 3 came out in 2000.
5e came out in 2014.
So when did 4 come out? 4 came out in 2007.
So I draw up like a diagram of it and show Sarah.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
see, I will do. So you get like a crude diagram. Okay, I'll drag you guys to this map so you can have a look.
She never actually said that we needed to get the artifact, right? Just tell her where it's at.
Yep.
Well then, dang, mission accomplished. Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
So
Wanna pat each other on the back and head back.
there's
What
what
is it, Beak?
there's what the outside of it looks like. A simple drawing of it. And then in like, oops.
Nope.
Oops.
Oh, it's changing colors. Is it color changing keep?
Yep.
Oh, you drawing it right now? Is there a live drawing session going on?
Yep.
I
So
was
then there's
Googling when D&D came out.
You know, these pictures you keep giving us, Isaac, it really takes away from the imagination we have to.
well, I actually
Yeah.
have a picture, but you can't draw that much detail. So I'm trying to give you what you
What
could
makes
actually
you think he
feasibly
can't draw that much detail? He's an extremely talented artist.
Yeah.
So around,
It's all those faces I drew before. Maybe I only do faces.
He's like
I
those
don't
guys
I
on the
don't do
internet.
buildings.
He's like those guys on the internet that draw super accurate like portraits with ballpoint pens.
over here is where there's a fountain outside, and then here is where the trough was. And then here is
I have
approximately where the circular room was. That was not very good.
I have a Serta chair.
Circular room is like there-ish.
Sort of like the bed company.
Yes, like the bed company. And
Mine-
the back of it's destroyed from a cat laying on it.
Mine has like a massage thing in it, so I can. Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, you
I
feeling
can
a
sit
massage?
back and
Ooh.
yeah.
Ah.
I got a little rumble in my back.
You know what
For
I
those
need to get? I
long
need to get
days
a
at the
chair that
computer.
has RGB. Because
yeah.
like I'm a gamer.
So my
Well,
chair's
you-
got to be colorful.
I think
got-
you are a
my
gamer.
chair
You don't have an
light up.
RGB chair.
My God, dude, I'm behind the times.
Sounds like
Do
you
I
they
have
have
a
it
have
in my
R-
computer. Yes, Ray. I'm sure they do.
I've never seen it. I've
personally
never
looked
seen
into
an
it.
RGB chair. That's all. I've just not seen that.
Well, it's just a chair
the
with more than one
Emperor's
color.
room.
Yeah, on the second
This is
floor.
two-story, right?
Yeah, on the second floor is the Emperor's room. The first floor is some guest quarters.
Okay.
And then the
This poor
front
chair
door
running
is
that
right.
old, it's just messed up.
That's the front door, and then this is a little waiting room, and then there's this area here.
I don't see what you're pointing at.
Should show up in a moment. There it goes. So the front door is this, and then this is a smaller foyer that leads to this larger outdoor foyer, where this thing here is the trough, this sort of fountain in the middle. This is outside the Emperor's has a balcony up here that leads over this, which is another fountain.
You keep mentioning this trough. Is there like water? Where's water coming from for the trough?
For this one, it's kind of just like they bring it in. It's not actually a fountain. This one actually appears to be flowing. This one is appears stagnant.
Hmm. Okay.
And then this is the
And where's-
like back up here
where's
is
the
where you
room?
saw the thing.
Okay.
That's at the top of the stairs of that round room.
Okay.
And then there's other rooms back here, like other quarters of some kind.
Okay. Yep. I draw it up and give it to Seraph.
All right.
This is perfect, Beak.
Okay, Beak.
Let's go get the others.
I point to my
get
handy
back.
haversack and I say, "Make it big."
Make it big. He's got some nice.
Got some
nice
new
silk
threads.
robe.
Did you find some more jewels, Beak?
No. No.
No.
No.
No jewel.
We're never gonna get back into this. They're gonna like lock down security so hard. every 2 or 3 months, a bunch of jewels go missing. You know, like, I don't know what
I'm
happened.
picturing the Emperor going, First my jewels, now my clothes.
Now my robe. Those are my signature robes. You know, one with the white with leopard print on the fur, and then the purple or red. I don't know. We're gonna
Alright,
show up
well-
next time, and we're gonna destroy his misshapen fountain outside of his
Well,
balcony.
we know where it's at. Now who's gonna take the message back to
We have a sending stone, don't we?
You do. Beak has one that talks directly to his sister.
Yeah, but you guys got one too, didn't you, for her?
Nope.
Did we? No, I don't think so. I think you're the only one who has one.
Oh.
Ascending stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are valuable, dude.
we gave them both to you. You passed them out, Beak. I don't know.
I think you guys have a set amongst, or did you? No, I think maybe you just gave the set that you bought one to Zeep and one to Beak. I think that's what happened
Yep.
with those.
Okay.
We all have our own to each other so that we can just like while we're walking.
I'll just
Hey
I'll
guys,
give it.
listen to this.
I'll hand it to Seraph. The sending stone.
Hello.
You want me to talk to your sister, Beak?
She says Zeep. After a minute or two.
And I say,
Moments or two.
Zeep.
If you don't mind, could you take this stone to Yarel?
And you hear, sure, no problem, in a different voice.
Does the sending stone have a fax machine in it so we can send her this picture?
So a few minutes go by, you're sitting there waiting. All of a sudden you hear Garel on the other end. Hello?
Hello, Yarel. It's Seraph.
Ah, hello.
I think we found the location in the Empire.
Were you able to see it?
I don't think we were able to see it, Beak,
No.
but we have a pretty good idea of exactly where it's at.
It's a stealthy one.
It's a stealthy one.
Even though Beak can
Sneaky.
talk,
Sorry,
he
wrong
still
word.
refuses
Sneaky
to.
one.
She says, if there's any way you can make visual contact with it, that would be helpful, but I appreciate what you've done.
I say no.
No, I don't think there's any way we can get in there again. But we do have a pretty good idea of where it's at, and we have a drawing that might be able to help you.
Very well. I will... Either I or I'll have Zeep contact you. I think I'm close in research.
Should
So-
we head back?
Just stay there for now.
Okay.
I hope to have this finished within a day or two, and I can get to you fairly quickly.
Okay. I'll let everyone know.
Thank you.
I'll head back to the inn.
Tell Seraph.
You'll find Melmore
I don't
drinking
like him.
ale at the inn. That's what he's doing.
You don't
I know,
like
Beak.
anyone. All right. Well, I guess we're just sitting around for a couple days.
Anything you would like to do?
No, we sat around for. Well, let me transcribe some magic, some spells into my spell book, eh?
All right.
I'm gonna check out my new robes or my new clothes I got.
Oh yeah. What spells did old Ray have? Did you send me a list of those?
He did.
I had you write them down. I read them to you as
He,
you
had
were
your,
reading.
he read
Yes.
every one to you.
Yeah, I reorganized my desk and moved all that stuff.
It's too bad you don't have that perfect memory.
So are you guys doing anything in the meantime, or are you
Got it.
keeping an eye on
I'll-
anything, going to any stores?
I'll be keeping an eye out on guard movements around the city and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Let's say...
Making notes.
Actually, I will tell you if I think you see anything different yet. Over the course of the day, it seems to be very similar to what you've already seen.
Okay.
How much for each of these? How long for each spell?
Was it 50 gold and 2 hours per level, I think is what I said?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't remember the time. I remember 50 gold per level. Unless you are the wizard class you are you a conjuration wizard?
I'm a conjuration wizard.
So conjuration spells I think are half price.
I don't think he
and half
has
time
any
or something like that.
conjuration.
No, I was not a conjuration. I was evocation, I believe.
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
hours and 50 gold pieces per spell level. And if there are any, if you're conjuration, if there are any conjuration spells, I believe you do get a speed bonus.
I think Tiny Hut is only
Yeah,
conjuration.
gold and time.
Why did you have the teleportation sigil? Were you gonna take teleportation, Ray?
It's halved.
I don't remember now. I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Fantastic.
I think it was. I think that was from Urel, if I remember right, because she was like the teleportation pad. And...
Yeah, she's like,
Okay.
once you have enough experience to learn how to use teleportation circle, you can come here.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that was from Urel.
Yeah, if there's any conjuration spells, then you get the time and gold is halved.
Well, I can set up a tiny hut next to my tower as like an outhouse.
Well,
If you
Can you
leave
put
the
a tiny
hut,
hut-
though, it goes away.
Oh yeah, dang.
Oh, that's right.
You have to spend your whole night in the outhouse if you go.
Melmore's going to head to the docks, I think, during his downtime here, and he's going to see if he can get some work working with the any of the shipping. He wants to learn more. He wants to learn more about running the ships and stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You can spend another day
Learn more
or
about
so.
sailing. So if he can pick up a, like a small trip or something, he can work on the ships.
Sure. Say you like go there as soon as like sun up to sundown. You're out there.
Oops, that just did nothing, didn't it?
You go up there sun up to sundown, or you just go out there for like a couple hours.
I figure I'll spend the next. How long are we waiting? How many days are we thinking? He's gonna spend.
Until she whatever contact us, right?
You said a day or two, so it shouldn't be too long.
So Melmore's probably gonna spend the next 2 days then, out on the waters with trying to learn more, picking up work.
Okay. I would say that if you're looking to just like exchange your day's work for learning, then you could find someone to do that.
Yep, not looking to make money, more just to do things, to work.
Yep, easy enough. Anyone else doing anything? I would you do get a few weird looks like in certain parts of town as a dwarf. The docks are fine though.
Melmore not too concerned. Melmore shrugs it off. Don't bother
He's
him
a
any.
dwarf. I wish I could add the spells without having to type them in manually.
I would say that whenever and also probably a bit of this whenever you guys went into the magic shop, Rania would ask you if you've made any progress on the Brotherhood. So like,
Oh yeah,
quick
the magic
rewind.
shop girl.
Yeah, she's as you guys come in to pick up your items, will say she says, "So have you made any progress?"
I mean, I'll
That's
tell
not-
her everything that we know.
I even remember. Oh, I wasn't around for most of that, so I'm good.
They've infiltrated the capital here.
Ooh.
They have a. Was it just Empire, or was it at Cat Island? Was it Empire, or was it the Brotherhood?
You did not
Also-
see any Brotherhood,
Okay.
but you didn't go up to every person and interrogate them either.
I'll fill her in about the island, saying I don't know if it's Brotherhood or not.
Okay,
It just looked like Empire
She
soldiers.
says, and did you get Midnight back safely?
He was able to reunite with his mother for a short period.
A short period. What do you mean?
He accompanied us to a volcano, and ultimately we met his demise there.
You see your face kind of turns some. Oh. Well, at least he got home first, I guess.
He seemed happy to sacrifice himself.
It was his favorite thing.
He jumped right out there.
She says, but no other updates on the Brotherhood then.
No.
I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, I think we've told you, we've taken out a couple of their groups in a couple of cities, but other than that, we haven't really been running into them
She says,
too
well,
much.
I did find out that I think they were taking. You mentioned last time they were kidnapping people. It's by no means certain, but I think they were taking people to Kalen. I'm not sure what for or who even, but Kalen came up as a destination for them.
Where's Kalen?
Kalen is. I have my map open. I think it's the
It's
north.
it's east and north.
Yeah.
On the river. Above Hasto.
Yeah, it's the town that you guys. It was like a sort of like a farming town. You guys rode the river down with the foodstuffs.
It's not where. That's not the town where Druzil died, is it?
No, that was Haston. That was where you rode the river to from
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Maybe we should go check it out. See if we can help anyone.
If that's what you want to do. Where's it at?
It is north and
Kalen?
east, which
Weren't we supposed to wait here?
you actually knew, Galahad.
Oh, I did?
Yep, that was part of your backstory.
Dude, it's been a while. We took a long time off, son.
That was the whole
Yes,
reason
I
you were
know
in
all about it.
Hasto. Is because
Ah,
you were
yes,
following a
Okay.
group of people who you believed were going to kidnap someone and take them back to Kalen. So you were going to follow them to see what they do, but this group of adventurers killed them.
Yeah, I know all about it. I know all about it. Yeah, I was there. I didn't forget or anything.
I can get in contact with Yarel again and see what she wants us to do.
How long's it been? Been a couple days already?
Let's say it's midday the next day by this point.
I'm adding spells.
I'll message Yarel.
Okay.
It'll
Yarel.
take me 6
She
hours.
goes,
This
you hear,
cheese.
Zeep.
Hey Zeep, it's Seraph again. Can you take the stone to Yarel?
You bet, no problem.
What's the chat panel to
And
compendium?
a few minutes go by. She says, yes? It's Urel.
Yarel, it seems we got some news that the Empire might be taking their prisoners to Kalen. Do you think we should go check it out?
It should take you... I'm not sure. I think my research is close, and it will take you several days to get to Kalen, I believe. Perhaps do some more investigation, and then maybe you can check that out afterwards.
Okay, we can do that.
Can you even copy
Urel out.
Yarl. 10-4.
Yeah, I think we need to stay here for a few more days, give her some time to finish her research, and then after we finish everything here, we can head there.
Ah, see, you shouldn't have told me his cantrips, Isaac. Those aren't in spell books.
Oh. I would say you could still get them.
Oh, if you want to allow it,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I would say he was very particular about the way he handled things because of his keen mind. He likes
Because
to
of his
document
keen mind.
things
I'll have to write
as
this.
far
in
as
one of my
as far
books.
as his spells go.
Oh wait, you said I can't store this book in my tower, right?
If you write it 100 times.
Ah, 100 times.
You stay after class and write this
Yeah,
100
it's exactly
times.
the thing. On the chalkboard, I'm like, fly spell, fly spell, fly spell. Every time I like jot down a note, I'm like, oh, my password is this, and then you're like 100 times to keep it in there. I think by the time you wrote it 100 times, you would need to have it written down.
I mean, that's how it's. I envision it working. All right, so you're gonna take the next couple days writing things. Are you writing things for the tower or just for your spell book?
No, I'm just writing stuff in my spell book. Yeah, I'm adding some spells to my thing. So I spent 6 hours on one, and I spent
Okay.
4 hours on another.
All right.
Then I figured out how to add spells from Roll20 to my spell book without having to type them in manually.
Oh man.
Oh man, I'm excited.
How far away is Kalen?
Days.
Let's see. So it's
How-
about
Horseback.
it's about a day.
Levitate. What does that do?
Levitate. What's that do? I wonder
I
what
know what it does.
levitate
I'm
It's
just-
does.
I'm
about
wondering,
3
like, how
days.
good is it?
3 days walk.
I mean, it's if you press it, it's a 3-day walk, or if you have horsebacks, it's just shy of 3 days. So
Dang, guys, if we'd had levitate, we could have taken like a whole pallet of platinum.
yeah, no one would have noticed that. Hey, that pallet of platinum just levitating over there.
Just floating away.
I guess we'll just let it go. I don't know what to do.
We could have cast passed without a trace on the box.
The box leaves no trace as it levitates away. The stealthiest box you've ever seen. The stealthiest box you've ever not seen.
that you've ever not seen. That's right, son. It's all about being creative.
Okay, is there anything you would like to do for the rest of the day or time while you're waiting? Are you going to try to go anywhere?
Melmore's out sailing.
If we're waiting a couple of days here, I'll try to just do some snooping, see if I can find any Brotherhood of Men people around, and just kind of listen in on conversations if I find any.
Okay.
I will snoop with Seraph in a spider form.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. 23.
Okay, so yeah, standing in it's like sort of a crowded town area. You're looking around, just trying to quiet the noise and look for what you're looking for, and you begin to get very warm again. Start to get hot.
If that feeling comes on, I'm focusing on that feeling and that feeling alone.
Okay, go
And
ahead
I'm trying
and
to
make
push into that.
go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
Can't quite stay there. You start to get hot, and sweat starts to drip off your forehead, and you try to stay in there, but you just can't quite do it. You come back out, and you do see some shady looking folks that might fit the description of what you have seen for Brotherhood type people.
I'll try to stealthily follow them for a little bit and just see what they're doing, see if I can overhear a conversation.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Natural 20.
They do not notice you.
Ooh.
You follow them around for a little while, and you follow them to a place where the two of them are a little bit more alone, and you listen in for a while, and you hear them talking, but it's nothing of import. It's just them complaining about non-humans, basically, for a while.
Mhm.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
We're
Took
about
our
to go back
jobs.
outside. Took our jobs. You seen that little freaky bird person walking around?
All right, I'll just kind of hang out around, and I might follow them for a little longer, see if they meet with a big group or not. But other than
Okay.
that, that's all I'll be doing.
Yeah, you can follow them for a while longer. They appear to go back to work. They enter some. They sort of split up and go about their separate ways. You can follow one if you like, but eventually they just go back to a place of business of some kind. I think I don't have jobs for every member of Brotherhood of Men, but
And why not?
that
Some
list
of
would
them
be
are flipping
too
burger
big.
patties. They all drive old pickups with lettuce in the back. That's just for you, Joe.
They all drive pickups with truck nuts on them.
Yeah, with truck nuts on the back. Yeah, that's how you can spot them. Look at those truck nuts over there. I spot yonder racist.
All right.
I
Anything
was
else?
watching a guy doing a card trick yesterday. Most despicable thing I've ever seen in my life.
You want to
He
see
pulled
a
that card
card
right
trick?
off the top. I'm dying over here, dude. Okay, I think I'm done copying spells for now. One of them was Conjuration, by the way. Got a discount.
Ah,
Oh,
we
we
lost
lost
Ray.
someone.
It was Ray. He is coming back.
Yep, my lost connection there for a second. You guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I hear you.
Alright.
There we go.
Why'd you have to die so early,
Sorry
Ray? I
about
could have got better spells from you. I'll tell you, next time I level up, I can switch stuff out, right? So I'll just get rid of Fireball, take it from him, and take something else. Ah, yes, I have this in that other book.
I mean, you can add it to your book. It's not like you're limited on what you can.
You can
learn.
add it to your book. You can only have so many spells.
Prepared.
Yeah,
per
I
day.
know, prepared. Yeah, I know,
Prepared.
yeah. I mean, I already have Fireball.
Hmm.
All right. I'm thinking of a sorcerer anyways. Wizards can't do that.
Anything else you guys would like to do while you're waiting?
I don't think so.
No more still out sailing
Hanging out,
or whatever.
Just staring at my clothes.
Were you helping Seraph to look for Brotherhood of Men people?
Yeah, I was on his shoulder, but I don't really. They all look the same to me. They're all.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for
Oh,
fun.
man.
We'll see if you.
Beak doesn't really distinguish people very well. Oh, I didn't do the. This is plus. Ooh, look at that. That's a +4, so 21.
21. Yeah, you yes. Yeah, you see probably the same people that he sees. I'll say that.
Just kind of assume they're all Brotherhood of Men.
Look at all these guys. They're everywhere.
Dang, these racists are everywhere.
All right, you guys good to go then? You don't want to do anything else while you're waiting?
No, I copied a bunch of spells. I'm doing pretty dang good.
I'm gonna go take a pee break.
Sure. We'll do a pee break.
All right.
Pee break.
You don't have to stop if you don't.
Pee break.
It's fine.
We'll
I'm gonna
announce
get
it.
some more water. Be right back. All right, we are
Yeah,
back.
those.
Okay, so if there's no other further business for the downtime you have in Demore. Yes, no?
No.
Okay.
No. I copied like 5 spells.
Okay.
Living good.
Well, I can't really do much walking around. So never mind. I'm good.
Okay. All
You
right.
don't want to get spotted by them racists.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who has the sending stone? Is it still Seraph, or did you give it back to Beak?
I still have it.
Okay. All right. So after another day, you get a hello coming from the sending stone. Can you hear me now?
Good.
Good.
Yes. Hello.
She says, "I will. I think I figured out how to use the artifact, but I'm afraid there's no way to test it for sure. I am on my way, and I believe I will, and hopefully with your assistance, be making an attack on the Emperor."
Okay. We'll be here.
I'll see you in a few hours.
Okay.
Good thing I copied all these spells.
Alright. I'll tell everybody what's going down.
You guys ready to party?
All right.
We're here to overthrow the government.
I'm gonna go down and have a pretty good meal. Make sure I have something in my stomach.
Okay.
I guess Melmor. It has been a couple days. Melmor coming back from his sailing expedition.
I would imagine you wouldn't actually leave the city.
No, he
Oh,
did.
whatever he's doing.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
out there.
I would imagine you wouldn't actually leave the city because all the boats do not come back for it would take more than a couple days.
And
Could have been
after
a little fishing boat he got on or something. You never know.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but that would be like same day, probably.
That's what I said. He could have been out on the water in a fishing boat.
All right. Sure.
Blessing all the fish.
And bless you, fish.
And blessing fish.
He's learning how to sail, man. How to use
For your
how to
fishy
work
sacrifice.
the ships. That's what he wants to do.
All right. So, are you guys still at the inn? Okay.
after I get done eating, I'll go into my room, and I'm gonna try and focus and bring that feeling back.
Make
one
a,
more time.
Make a
Or
perception
Melmor-
check.
Melmor walks into the inn singing some sea shanties.
23.
Yeah.
23. You start to feel it again as you focus in. Go ahead and make a Constitution save, treating it as a concentration check.
God.
Can't quite get there.
He's never gonna do it, dude.
All right, I'll just prepare for what we're about to do.
You just start to feel sweaty again, and it's like muggy feeling. All right, so a couple hours go by, and you hear a knock at your room door. What's Melmor doing? What did you say he's doing?
He
Oh,
back to the
Melmor
inn
just came
singing
back
sea
to the
shanties.
inn. He walks in. He's singing some sea shanties. He's all.
All
Of course he is.
solo shanty. He's now a solo artist. Solo
Okay.
shantyist.
And then he goes up to the bar and orders ale because
That's what he does. That's his job.
That's what he likes to drink.
Who doesn't like to drink? It's pretty great.
Isaac.
Well, that's because he's like Captain No Fun.
That is a separate choice that I make. That I also made. Okay, so yeah, a
He
couple
drank
hours.
one time, rolled a con check, and didn't get it, and he just really messed up. He was like, never again.
Yes, a couple hours go by. You hear a knock at your door, Seraph.
I'll open it.
It's Urella standing there. She says, "Are you ready?"
I'm
Oh
ready.
wow, she's quick. Yeah, we're
I'll
ready.
I'll get everybody.
She goes downstairs to the end. Everyone sort of looks puzzled because they didn't see her go up. It seems. So you guys all gather in the inn?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we gather in the inn.
All right. So you guys gather in the inn. She says, "We'll have to go in through the front. I believe we can get past the first couple guards. But if we can't, we may have to fight our way in."
Okay. And you get us out quick if need be.
I believe so. Unless there's something unforeseen.
Okay.
I get.
I'll tell her about the guard switching at certain times, and see if we can plan that for when we go in.
She says,
I look at her and I say, I can make you small. You just go in. Do you need us?
I believe that if this artifact works how I believe it will, I will not be able to do anything but concentrate on the artifact. So we'll find out. But I would appreciate your company.
I'll be there.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys...
I say under my breath, you're sorry, excuse for a spider lizard.
Spider lizard?
That was Ray's.
Oh. All right. I'm glad you wrote that one down. You're like, where can I use that one?
On this one.
He can talk just fine, but yet he chooses to still use his phrases.
Those are the reflexes, you know?
Yeah. You don't just all of a sudden learn a new language and then you forget the old one.
He had a whole language like matrixed into his brain. It's going to take him a little while to adjust.
All right, so you guys go up to the front of the keep. The 5 of you, with Urel in front and the hooded robes. And the guards sort of look up there and they say, "Hello."
Oh, wait, did
One
Melmore
question.
agree to this?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't remember Melmore agreeing to this.
The
He's
clothes that I got,
drunk right now. It's good.
the clothes I got from the Emperor, what do they look like? Are they ordinary stuff? Or are they like extravagant?
The ones you... Let me roll for that.
Because I want to wear them.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think they fit you.
Yeah, they are fairly extravagant. They are particular. No one wears... You don't see anyone else wearing clothes like these.
I want a description.
This purple shirt with... Hold on, I gotta find... It's a purple shirt with like a stitching monogrammed on it in the left breast
Says,
area.
I'm the king.
Says I see.
UP.
Funky colors.
And then there's like a sort of a
Uh-oh.
cape type sort of a
Oh, I got a cape.
yeah, cape and a shirt and
Oh,
some
nice.
nice looking pants basically.
Okay, so I won't wear the cape, but I will wear the shirt under my armor.
Okay.
Are you
I'm gonna
wearing
have a cape.
armor?
Yeah, I have leather armor. You get a problem with that? I'm also wearing lots of I have lots of skins and stuff like hides all over me too. I'm a
Does that
druid.
make your feathers chafe?
I'm not gonna fly. I don't fly with it. What do I need them for? I'm looking at you, wondering what doesn't it make your skin, your pink skin chafe? You strange fleshy being.
Strange. You're just a sack of meat.
Okay.
Feathers.
So actually, as you guys walk up, go ahead and everyone roll a perception check.
You got it, boss. If I can live through it
I'm
long enough.
flying out of there.
14.
First time tonight I've had to pull up my character sheet. I don't find it.
13 for me. Because I'm so dang smart now. My investigation's so good.
Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be normal. Actually, hold on. One more roll.
Beak, can you use pass without a trace on us?
Okay, Beak.
Okay, you do see more guards than before.
It's almost
trying
like
to-
something got stolen.
I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay,
I can do it, everyone.
We're gonna be able to sneak right in the front door.
this is midday, and there are guards posted at the entrance. So
I'm
even with
just
pass without a
following
trace.
URL.
Yeah, if you're
I
gonna.
did- Me and my companion. So yeah.
So what's your plan here?
What's your RL's plan?
Follow
Yeah, what's
URL.
YRL's plan? She's the one who showed up and wanted us
Okay.
to storm the castle. This is her plan.
Okay, she's not even paying attention to pass without a trace, and she's just going to try to walk in and talk her way past the first guards.
Oh, she's
So-
not a level T person.
So she walks up, and they say, "Hello, what's your business?" And you see her sort of move her hands around a little bit underneath her robe. And
Be right back.
she says, "I just need through." And they say, both of them,
She's a
yes,
Jedi.
of course. And they both move to the side and let your party through.
Asking for some death sticks.
You want to buy the death sticks?
All right, and as you guys move through, she says, "Can you lead me to where the artifact? Where do you think it is now?"
Okay, Beak.
Okay, so Beak, are you taking point?
I'll take point. I'll just run in. I'll just walk in. If she walks in confident, I'll do it too.
All right, so you guys walk back towards the palace. There are another set of guards. Like, everyone else is sort of looking at you, but they figure that you must supposed to be there. There was no disturbance. They just let you in. But the guards at the palace are ready to stop you again. Are you doing anything? Are you letting Yrel take the lead
I'll
again?
let Yarmel take the lead.
What did she say before?
Yeah, what'd you say to him?
She just said, we need to enter."
I say that to them in her voice.
So you guys walk up there. You're like, "Who are you?" And you say, "We need to enter," in her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They go, "No." "Please leave." And Yrel steps up. And let me check.
I figure we would have just been right behind her. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
because she let Beak lead because Beak knows where the artifact is.
I'm not like 30 feet ahead, though, am I?
No, you're just right in front. And since you were walking confidently, I asked you if you were doing anything different.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll say it. But I'm
she says, "No, please, we just need a moment inside." And she does something, and they both go, "Oh, yes, of course." They rolled really bad again. And let you guys in. So now you are in the first foyer, and the doors are open to the secondary foyer where the trough is.
a stagnant trough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll walk ahead.
Okay. You open the doors to the big circular room. There are guards in here, and they're puzzled, but they're not. They're like seem ready to fight, but they're not making aggressive action towards you right now because they don't know what's going on.
I'll point at the small wall and I'll say, "It's in there."
Okay, so yeah, you guys open the doors, and as you open the doors of the spiral staircase, there's people walking up along the top part, and right as you open the doors, you say it's up there, and the Emperor comes around the corner, and just as Yrel looks up, she starts to cast something, and the Emperor's like, "Clear the room!"
Cast
And
polymorph.
okay, what are you casting it on?
The Emperor.
Oh,
I think it has to be a willing creature, doesn't it?
Now it can
no,
be.
they have to make a save.
I'm going to turn him into a. It's a DC. What am I at now? I'm at 15 now.
Ooh.
15 will.
Beak always jumping the gun instead of letting Muriel play out her cards. He's like, "I'm trying to do this."
He does save.
Oh.
He yells, "Clear the room." All the guards leave, and the doors behind you slam shut. And he says, "Why are you here?" Are any of you saying anything, or just letting Yrel speak?
Letting
This is
her.
her thing. Yeah.
She says, "You must
We're
be
here to back
stopped.
her up.
We're here to stop you." And as she says that, he says, "I think you've come far enough." And all of a sudden he looks down, and it's like this middle-aged man, like nothing, doesn't appear to be special other than he's the Emperor.
I called it.
He looks down, and he starts to like get bigger and
Yeah.
turn red, and all of a sudden wings pop out the back,
Yeah, dude.
and he's huge in this semi-small room.
Dude, he's a giga racist. He's transforming right now. This is only my first form. We're gonna defeat him, and then he's gonna grow extra horns.
So he says, "This ends now," and he puts his hands up and slams on the ground, and this fire wave goes out.
Oh no!
And I need everyone
like
to make
fire.
a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Wait, can I cast shield as a
22?
That's my worst saving. 17.
Dexterity.
Natural 20 for
Natural
Geller.
20. What? I do like a little tiny gnome backflip over the top of the fire. Whoa!
Okay.
And I land in like a pose. Whoosh, and I'm ready to go. Tidal wave. Isn't he like up on the stairs?
He's underneath the stairs. He's on the first floor.
Oh, okay.
So, as you guys all try to dodge out of the way, some of you are doing pretty well at dodging the flames, but it is overwhelming. You all take.
What's
Is
the
it
point? I got a
2?
natural 20.
I know. You're gonna find out the point in just a second. You
Does
all take.
evasion help? I have evasion.
You can. It can if you want it to, but
Yeah.
essentially you all take 400 points of fire damage.
What?
You all. You all, as you think you're dodging out of things, you can feel the heat coming off of it and the pain, and you all fall back and see white. And then all of you suddenly, before the pain goes away, and you all feel very hot and sweaty
Good to know.
and muggy, and you all open your eyes, and you are in a hut, and midnight is just outside.
Okay.
And he comes back into the room because you see the chieftain guy.
He says the stars are getting low, friend.
The chieftain guy that brought you into the hut.
Okay, yeah.
And he says something that you can't understand to Midnight. And Midnight says, "That did not take long. Do you feel better now? Are you ready to go to the mountain?"
Aww.
We just got time warped.
Super lame. I wanted to kill the Emperor.
What?
Jack,
What
come
was
on.
that?
So Midnight's still alive. We're back. We pulled some ReZero kind of stuff on here.
Beats and
So
try
now
talking.
we're back to what, level 5?
Can beat talk?
As you attempt to talk, you have trouble doing it, but because you have heard your own voice now, you can talk, but you're not quick at it. So you have to form your sentences before you say them, basically. So it's not easy, but you can do it. And Midnight says, "Are you ready to go now?"
I'm just gonna run up and give Midnight a hug.
Wait, what about all my stuff? Do I still have all my stuff?
So you do not have your stuff, but you keep your experience.
My stuff.
Midnight says,
Are we
"What?"
all naked?
Midnight says, "What happened? What did not take long? Did you?"
What do you mean it didn't take long? You were gone. We've been gone from this island.
You've only been in the ritual for about an hour.
We got burned by a giga racist.
So are we all naked? Do we have no armor or anything?
Nope,
No,
you
no,
have
no.
the things that you had. You looked down, you have all the things that you had when you arrived on the island. Which I
Basically,
made. I made copies of
cape.
characters in case you need to relook up anything. I made copies of all your characters before this happened.
we made a. This was a save point. We just reloaded.
And you start to figure out, Seraph, that hot feeling you were feeling was you coming out of the trance. He says.
So we don't have 45,000.
We'll just re-steal it.
He looks over.
It was all a dream.
The chieftain starts talking to Midnight, and Midnight says, apparently this is what they use to train their warriors. He says we should not tell some of the younger ones about it, because once they know it is not as effective, and if they need more warriors, this is the best way they can train them.
You telling me it was all a dream? I retire.
I guess
Okay.
yes. We need to head to the mountain.
Beak's searching for his spiders.
Ask Midnight. Ask the chieftain if that dream is what's going to happen.
He looks over and he says some words, and the guy says something back. He says what you experienced was a mixture of all of your consciousness with a bit of guidance from the chieftain. What happened is no more probable to happen than anything else. He said it was all based on your experiences led by him.
Well, dang. Now we're gonna have to do all that math again. Have to buy everything, wait around.
Beak's master's not alive anymore.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, good.
I don't think Beak understands this, though. Beak's just very confused.
Nails, cat.
I guess.
Stop
I
it.
guess let's head to the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm just like puzzled.
He
What
says,
about
are
the
you
sending
sure
stone? Do
you're
we
ready?
still have that?
No. You don't have anything you didn't have before you got to the
I
island.
don't remember what
when
we
got
had.
that.
Did we
Okay,
have
no,
so
we didn't have-
anything before?
Not have it yet.
Ow. Stop it, Jack. Stop it.
Alright, let's clear out the bags here.
Oh, I still have the Emperor's jewels.
Yep, you have the jewels,
Yeah, you got them back.
and you still have the haversack, of course. You don't have any of the magic stuff that you bought.
See, I knew there was a reason I didn't bother.
Did you? Did you know?
Yep. I foresaw this.
Adamantine armor is no longer in there. So I'll get
Oh
rid
man.
of that. No more. I don't think you had. Did someone have a ring of evasion going in? No, because Galahad bought that.
I had Ring of Warmth.
I didn't
That's
buy
it.
any magic items, I don't think.
I had
Oh,
a
maybe you
Battle
did
Axe
then.
+1 and a Ring
No,
of
I don't
Warmth.
think you did.
So I had those two things.
No
Beak
more.
is very confused. I'm
I think
pretty sure
everyone's very
we
confused.
killed the Emperor. So Beak's gonna just pull out those Emperor's jewels and start wearing them victoriously.
I don't think that you think you killed the Emperor. I think you got killed by the Emperor. I guess that's up to you.
I just checked on is a 0.
Okay.
I'll let fate decide what Beak thinks. So I'll put on a crown.
I'll try my best to explain everything to Beak.
We went in. We were with you, Rel. The Emperor turned into a giga racist and burned us all to death.
It all happened. It was real.
It was
You can
weird.
take the handy haversack too.
Yeah, your handy
We'll have to
haversack.
tell you, Rel.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine.
you know what, guys? All that stuff with the master, now we know it's there. We can just go take it without bringing her back.
Now you gotta clear out your spell book of all those spells too.
I'm not doing that.
I will say, since you wrote them all down, like you took the time to do it,
Yeah.
you can do it in a matter of time. It's not a big deal. You
Yeah.
have the materials that you need on you.
I only copied like three spells, I think. And I don't know how to take them back out. That's why I don't want to redo it.
Yeah, that was part of the plan the whole time. Is that you basically don't get the stuff, but you get the experience, and as a wizard, you would keep your spells. So while they aren't in your spell book, it takes you a few minutes to write them down, as you have just recently
Yeah, okay,
practiced doing it. Back holding, he has that. Artifact insignia of clouds. That is no longer there.
Hey, Jack.
Did you buy the cloak of protection, Joe?
I didn't buy anything.
I did.
Oh,
I
you
bought
did,
it.
okay.
So I don't have it anymore.
Nope.
I'll be back down to 19
Okay.
on my AC. And to think, I was all the way up to 20.
So yeah, basically you get from the translation from Midnight that this is, since they're warriors that need to train against dinosaurs, they don't just send them out to fight dinosaurs. They train them using this, which is similar to like,
Hyperbolic time chamber.
well, it's similar to like the memory change spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can learn how to do things without the danger of it. But they don't talk about it because once you know that it can happen, it doesn't have as strong an effect.
I have to say, the danger is what
So
creates the
if
fast
we would
learning
have
curve.
died in the last 3 sessions, we would have just popped back.
Yep.
What if only one person died?
I wasn't sure how tonight was going to go, whether or not you would get here or you would do something else, but
There's a lot of faffing about we're gonna have to do again.
it's true. But this is I didn't know if you guys how you would respond to this, but this is what has been happening for the past, so basically since we came back, because you guys fought the T-Rex and then immediately came in here. Right, so the Midnight says, the chieftain also says, if you're going to the mountain, you may want these, and he hands you each some sort of potion, which, if you ask and look at it, you can determine they are potions of fire resist.
Very
The
nice.
chief says they will only last for an hour or two, so choose to take them at a wise time.
Yeah, but even at resist, we would have all died. We need potions of fire immunity. Come on, Chief, you're holding back on the good stuff, aren't you?
Okay, so
Well, we'll head up to the mountain.
says I can
Midnight,
lead you there.
Midnight, you should stay here.
How will you get there? I was going to lead
We
you.
know our way.
We can find a way.
Are you sure?
We're
Yeah.
expertise mountain men.
We'll be able to find the way.
We've been there before.
Yeah.
Will you come back? Escort me back to the city.
Of course.
Okay, I will stay here.
Fantastic.
We'll be back.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the mountain, and without Midnight, I will need. I think it's a 4-day journey, so I'll need survival checks.
We already been there once. Same path, dude.
Yeah, but you haven't really been there.
What do you survival?
Yeah.
You said?
23.
Yeah, between Seraph and Beak, you guys, no problem. Go ahead and make 3 more.
15. Yikes.
Ooh, great.
23.
Okay, so yeah, nothing.
I never got below a 20.
Yeah, so you
24,
make it there
23,
just
27,
fine.
23.
We'll bring back the old table for fun. See if anything different happens. We'll deal with it. So make 4. Someone roll. I need 4 d20s rolled. So whoever wants to do, you can each do one. Whatever you want to do.
Me to
That's
roll
a
4 of
big
them?
thing. Yeah, you just rolled like amazing 4 times in a row.
Not this
Wow.
time.
Incredible.
7 twice. Okay, so on the last day, the first 3 days is nothing's happening, but on the last day, that natural one, you guys see. Actually, make a who's taking point.
I think I would.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception. 17.
Okay. So about 300 feet or so away, you see a pack of Allosaurus. Have not noticed you just yet.
I'll tell everybody to get down. Be quiet.
Cast pass without trace.
Get down. Shut up.
He said, "Get down. Shut up." Okay, so go ahead and if you guys are going to try to sneak by, just get stealth rolls from everyone with the +10 from pass without trace.
Ooh,
25.
13. Wow, I rolled bad.
Oh man, still 20.
Wait, how did I? Oh,
That was survival.
someone
Roll
else- I
roll for stealth, Galahad.
rolled the wrong thing. Hey.
Yeah, but with
way
pass without a trace, you're fine.
Yeah.
You guys all wait. Did Melmore roll
Hold on, what was I rolling?
stealth?
Stealth.
If you're wearing plate, then it's at disadvantage.
Six.
But with the +10, that's still enough. So yep, you guys get there just fine. You find the mountain, and it is similar to what you saw last time. There's a switchback that goes up, and there's a little. It's not exactly the same, but it is basically the same. It's similar. And again, this whole trip has been pretty miserable between the heat and humidity. Every night, the tower is a welcome respite.
Yeah.
Beat
my
likes
air
it.
condition.
It's very swampy here, right?
Parts of it, yeah. It's very jungle.
Tropical.
Like home. Oh yeah.
So it's not as like the swamp is a little bit cooler. This is very warm.
Mm.
The swamp is warm, but not like this. Okay, I gotta find my maps. Where did they go? Oh, there it is.
Lost them.
There
Your
it
maps.
is.
They weren't real anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, they never existed.
They never existed anyways. You gotta make new ones.
Well, I made them a while ago because I didn't know how long it would didn't know if you guys would roll high enough perception checks to be able to get back to this or die. So I made them just in case.
Or die. Just
Just keeps
die.
I know.
ended like a couple weeks ago.
campaign over.
That's what he's going for, dude. Deep
All right,
gas.
so as you come,
I thought that's what he was doing.
and we're
Let's do
done.
just a
See you guys
hard
later.
reset. Yeah, and that's the end of the campaign.
As you guys come to the mouth of the cave entrance to the mountain, you move in, and it's a very narrow corridor. Go ahead and you get in a little ways, and it starts to get very dark. Just an orange glow from further on, but it's pretty dark where you are. Whoever's taking point, make a perception check.
Yikes. 7.
You are. Let's see.
Before we enter
Yes.
before we enter much further, I'm going to cast protection from energy on Seraph since he's in the front, and make it for fire. 'Cause it's so hot in here.
Okay. That's pretty handy. All right, so okay, so you guys are going down a narrow part of a corridor. There's like some rocks and stalactites or stalagmites coming out of the floor. With that perception, you get almost on top of this thing before you see it, and I need everyone to. Should I move you up here? How close are you guys staying behind Seraph?
So we're just following right behind. I don't think we're.
Okay. Give me your marching order then.
I'll be right behind him
Okay.
because
Yeah, you have the most armor.
I literally just touched him with protection of energy. So
Right.
I'll hang out in the back.
I'll be right behind him.
Unless Eric wants to.
Yeah, me and you in the back. Because, yeah, I don't have a lot of health. I'm healthless.
Okay. pull this up on the other one too. Dang it. No, it's not what I want. There it is. Okay, so you guys are coming up around a rock, and all of a sudden... No! Well, I gotta find my stat block, because I keep not being able to get to it.
Snake people?
No.
Snake people, snake people.
Maybe I can find it.
And
Fire
the
elemental?
stream, no.
Oops.
A fire elemental?
Dang it, I had this out and I forgot to bring it up today. Well, I'll describe it. As you come around the thing, this thing lurches out and attacks you. It is, you see this big, sort of, almost gelatinous looking stalk, and then multiple stalks coming off of that. And attached to the bottom of it is a big shell.
Sounds like a Mario character.
It's like a reverse turtle.
Yep, you just gotta jump
a
on it and
blob
it's
of
over.
jelly.
That's all you gotta do.
Turtle with
Yep.
plants growing out of it.
You said it's gelatinous, living on top of a shell.
It's almost gelatinous. It's very, like, slick looking, slimy looking. Okay, we'll just use this one. I don't know if this is even right, but we're gonna use it. What I have here.
You're the DM, so nothing's ever wrong.
That's right.
That's how you always meant it to be.
This is exactly... Wizard arrives precisely when he means to.
No mistakes, just happy accidents.
The Bob Ross of DMs.
Okay, so...
Let's see it. I want to see this thing. Want a picture. What's it called?
It looks like a big snail.
I scan it with my ocular orbs to see what it is.
Roll an ocular orb check.
Okay. Perception.
You get to roll twice, you got 2 ocular orbs.
You're right.
Get advantage with both ocular orbs.
1 per orb. I rolled the same on both.
One's helping.
One orb is helping the
me
other.
You get to add them together.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a big snail. I've seen those before.
It's a flail snail.
A flail snail. Golly gee willikers, Batman. That snail looked like he's gonna hit us with his eyeballs.
Okay, so as you almost run into it, it is going to attack you with one of its attacks. So go ahead and... I don't need to do anything, I just need to roll. Does a... does an 8 hit you?
No, it does not.
Alright, so it sort of swings one of its facial tentacles forward. But you dodge out of the way, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Yikes.
Wow. We're all rolling just fantastic. You know, we've just come back from dying.
You were never
What
dead.
time we were-
It's you die in a dream, you die.
If you die in a dream, you die in real life.
That's right, dude.
Die in a dream walk, you're dead.
Seraph got a 6. Galahad's going before Seraph?
Dude, I got mad skills. You see that backflip I did to dodge that flame and totally dodged it. Still got jib.
You
Yeah.
watch Galahad run away his first
You got some good rolls.
Brave,
7,
brave
6,
Sir
7, 10.
Galahad. He bravely ran away. All right. So right now you just see the one. Beak, you're first.
I was gonna look something up. Hang on.
Man, we're all just sitting here, not looking stuff up.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know that I can
Oh, never mind. Okay.
target
We're level
move
8,
my
right?
character, Isaac.
You were level 8, yes.
Where's my familiar? Is he with me?
Can I? What
My-
is this?
My owl.
Can I get up on this rock? I can go with spider and go up there. I'll go up on. I'll turn
You
to the
have an
spider.
owl too? I thought you had a hawk.
Oh,
I
have a
will.
hawk.
I was like, Drizzle had an owl.
Can you move it now, Ray?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, I'll just turn into a spider and crawl up on that rock.
Dadgummit. I didn't get your spider. Hold on a second.
The most prepared DM.
It's
He
been
never
tough
would
the
expect
past several weeks
spider.
because I had to plan so much.
He never would expect a spider.
You just wing it every week.
I can't do that.
That's my system.
Yeah, that kind of has to be your system.
Hey, during that dream walk, I'll tell you what.
There you go.
I think Melmore learned to sail pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually
So
decently.
we might just be able to steal a boat.
During that dream walk, he became a cleric.
I'm a cleric in that dream walk.
That is true, yeah. He found God in his dreams.
There's an 18. Spider bite.
18 hits.
It's a DC 15 now. Nope. DC 11 still. Never mind.
Okay.
Whoa.
He takes 5 points of damage and then half if he fails. So natural 20. So he takes 9 total. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. He's going to turn and attack this spider that just tried to bite him or successfully bit him. And as he turns to you, you see all 5 of the tentacles try to slam towards you. So does 14 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so but yeah, those other 2 aren't. So he's gonna hit you with like 2 of the tentacles miss, and 3 of them come down on you and hit you.
Like this.
For a total of 22 damage.
For a total.
Yeah, total of 22 bludgeoning damage between all 3 hits.
Okay.
And that is his turn. And Galahad, you're up.
I get my familiar,
Actually,
which is
yeah. So on his turn, you start to see things moving around behind it.
Others more.
Yeah. See a couple more things moving around. That's his turn. Okay.
Okay, where's my my hawk familiar? Is it nearby?
Yeah, because it would have
All right.
died. So
I'm going to touch my hawk familiar with dragon's breath. Cold dragon's breath. And yes, you can do that. I looked it up.
how does that work?
Dragon's breath is a spell that allows me to touch someone, concentration, allows them to cast dragon's breath.
Yeah, you can cast through your familiar.
No, not through the familiar, on the familiar. So now the familiar can cast dragon's breath. Jeremy Crawford confirmed that.
Yeah, that could be something we do. We have never had familiars actually fight either.
It's not. Oh, I mean, it's not going to get within range. It can fly, and it's a 15-foot attack. So it's just going to carpet bomb them with ice.
I think by doing that, you're gonna open yourself up to taking damage on that familiar. Any sort of area attacks.
I mean, I don't care if the familiar dies. I can just bring it back.
Expensive, isn't it?
Uh,
Well, we've got a lot of money.
Well,
We're
you
about
will
to
We
be
have.
rich
don't have any money.
we're going to be rich again soon. So
Oh yeah, how much money do I have? Do you have that? Oh, we can
You
we
just
can
have the
do it- we can do
Emperor's
it later.
jewels. We can do it later. We don't
I
need
had
to
tons-
like.
I had tons of platinum before.
Okay, I will say you can do that, but in this hallway, there he's going to get, if he tries to go buy things, he's going to get attacks of opportunity because it's not particularly tall, and these flail snails
How
are.
tall is the room?
It's like maybe 8 to 10 feet, and these things are large. So
Yeah, he'll just stay at a distance.
okay,
They don't have reach, do they?
you don't know.
Okay, well, in that case, I know my bird's not on the field, but he'll go right here.
I'll
And do a
find you.
cold.
I will find you a bird. You're gonna do this to me where you make your familiar attack things.
Hey, I thought about taking another summoning spell so that me and Michael could wombo combo on the field and have like just like
16 wolves.
16
Yeah.
wolves. I was gonna take summon undead, but I figured with the cleric and the druid, probably not a good idea.
There, can you
With
control
the kind
that
of
hawk
druid that
now?
I am, I don't think my druid would mind too much.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Cleric will mind too much. He's neutral. Very neutral.
Where is it?
There.
Oh, sorry, my character sheet's covering it up. He's gonna go right here. Yeah. He can go right here. Dragon's Breath, cone. So I'll just angle it so that it'll only hit this guy right here. Bam!
Okay. All right. Is it a save?
I'll link the spell. Yeah, it should be. Woo! It did
Nice
almost
rolls.
no damage. Thought I was linking it, but apparently I cast it.
DC 16 Dex.
Yeah.
Ooh, he failed. So he takes the full 6
6.
cold damage.
Cold damage.
Okay. He takes 6 damage, and one of his like tentacle stalk things sort of freezes up and cracks off.
Ooh.
That sounds painful.
How fast can a hawk move in one turn? I haven't used this thing.
Really fast,
Hawk,
I think. I think it's
5e.
like
Yeah,
I think
it has a ton of
40
movement speed.
40 fly speed, I
Okay.
think.
So if he moved from me to there, he's gonna turn around and fly back.
Hawk
Okay.
flies at 60.
60.
60. Wow. Okay. Yeah. My hawk's gonna go to here and hang out. All right. Lasts for a minute unless I lose concentration.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Melmore.
Guess Melmore's going to cast a firewall,
Okay.
and it'll go like, I don't know, diagonal right in front of this one. Here, let me see if I can. You could delete it like this.
Okay.
Ow! You see the spider there, right?
Well,
right through a spider.
On top of it. On top of him, in front of the spider, but like kind of like that. Then you can delete the lines.
So like from here this way type of thing?
Like right on top of that line I drew, in front of the spider.
Okay. So
For-
is
for-
this close enough, or do you want it changed?
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's a GIF. It moves.
That's right. We've used this one before.
I thought Ray got you some new ones.
They're not animated though. This one's animated.
Oh. Later.
And on this
What
firewall,
would a non-animated
side-
GIF be?
A GIF.
It would just be a JPEG.
JPEG?
just a and then on the side that's facing us is the safe side of the firewall, but the other side, 10 feet back, is damaged.
Okay. What's
60
the
feet long.
what's the save? Okay. Well, I'll say it just takes up the
PNG.
Yeah, it's
entirety
fine.
of the
It's gonna go
corridor.
from wall to wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Let me cast it. Tell us. DC 16 dex. That's a pretty crappy roll though.
Pretty good. 8, 7, 4.
Ooh,
Except for
they
that
both
one.
fail. So you do notice that it doesn't seem to be burning them as much as you thought that it would, but they are taking damage. and they each.
Oh, also, when I cast this firewall, the fire protection on Sarah falls off.
Falls off. Okay. So this one, only that one, another one of its, actually another 2 of the tentacles, like it doesn't look to be taking a lot of damage, but another tentacle does fall off, and this one loses a tentacle as well.
Sure looks painful.
Yes, you thought it would probably take, it seems like, I would say that you realize that they are resistant to fire, because it doesn't seem to be taking quite as much damage as you thought it would. Is that your turn?
That's why I didn't cast a fire spell.
I'm actually going to. Oh, fuck. Good.
I had this
I'm
strange
gonna move.
feeling.
I'm gonna move back
oh.
one.
Gets 4 back. So, side
My
note.
fire
back
actually
one.
heals them.
Side note, your spider poison did not seem to affect it at all.
Oh.
Or actually, wait, no. These are immunities. They do not take any damage from the fire. Sorry. I thought that was a resistance. It is an immunity.
Wait, I think.
So they don't lose any tentacles.
Sorry, you already said it.
Too late, yeah.
It can't grow back now.
It's like chess. The
Also-
words came out of your mouth, it's over.
Also,
So you
as
bring
a
up the
bonus
firewall,
action,
and they don't seem to be phased by it. Yes, bonus action.
as a bonus action, I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon.
Ooh,
as
what's
a-
your spiritual weapon look like?
It's going
A
to
flame
be
blade?
It's going to be an axe. It's going to be an axe. Of course, everything's axe.
What kind of axe?
Let's just say it's going to be a hammer of. It's going to be the hammer of
It's a
Moradin.
ball. It's a ball peen.
It's going to be the hammer. It's going to be the hammer that's on his holy symbol, the Moradin symbol, the hammer.
Yeah.
Did we forget I found a hammer?
Moradin's hammer.
It's an anvil, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
a hammer and an anvil. Isn't it a hammer and an anvil?
I'm gonna look at him.
It's Wile E. Coyote carrying an anvil.
We looked at it last week, and I don't remember what it was.
Okay, well, for now, your
Either way, it's gonna be a giant hammer. Is what it's gonna look like, and
Yep.
it's going to be right in front of the firewall, and it's gonna be in this spot right here.
Yeah, his logo's an anvil with a fire on top of it.
Okay, well, it's just gonna be a hammer
His
then.
logo.
Okay,
Be
so
a-
I'll get you
brand.
A floating anvil. That's exciting.
Ooh, yeah, and it just bashes into him.
I'll get you
Yeah.
something
Hammer
that looks
with-
like it at a later
The
point. But for
hammer
now,
hasn't. It's fine. I don't care what it looks like. It's here.
so now it's just gonna be this guy. Controlled by Melmor.
Okay.
There, so you can move that guy around, and that's
And-
your spiritual weapon.
All right. Well, he's gonna be right there.
He's so tiny.
It's just a little
It's
weapon.
a hammer. A little hammer. And let's see. I think it gets to make an attack roll, right away. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Because it's asking me to. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does. Roll that damage. Is this you're casting it at its base level?
Yeah, level
Okay.
2.
So 8 force
It's gonna be 8 damage.
All right, so it's down to 3 out of 5 tentacles after that.
And then that's Melmor's done. That's
All
his
right.
turn.
Seraph.
That half that thing is sticking through the fire, right?
Yeah.
And you're on the
Alright,
safe
I'm gonna
side.
I'm gonna pop him with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
First hit. 15.
15 just misses.
Oof. I'll swing again.
Finding it a little bit difficult, a little distracting that there's a raging wall of fire in front of you. But you do find
16.
purchase with the second hit.
You punch in the shell and break your hand.
7 bludgeoning damage. And I'll spend a key point to flurry of blows.
All right.
Alright. First unarmed.
Not sure which would be more distracting, the
16 again.
firewall or the giant snail with flail eyes.
Or the giant spider that's always around when these things break out.
Yeah, we say that all the time.
9 radiant
more,
damage.
jeez.
That one. And then I'll swing again for my last
As
one.
you punch, you connect with one of the tentacles, which flops over and is just hanging. It's not functional.
Last one. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Check. For 6 more.
All right.
And I'll spend a key point to Stunning Strike. Con save, DC 16.
All right. You roll 19. So he will not be stunned. Okay, so he is down to that. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Beak, you are up. This thing creates okay, so as Sarah finishes up his attacks, he does knock the last remaining flail that it had up is now limp. And this thing is looking quite injured.
Okay, I bite.
Bite, bite, bite.
Just one bite. Oh, just no bite.
That is a miss. Again, very distracting with this raging wall of fire in front of you.
Very, very distracted.
No. All right, it is their turn. Oops. This one.
Don't they, as they start their turn and they fire, don't they have to take damage again or something like that?
If they weren't immune to fire, yes.
They're immune to fire, so they didn't take any damage?
Yes.
It's almost
thought
like
you
they
said-
live in a volcano.
I thought
right?
you said they took some damage, they just weren't taking it all.
Yeah, I went back. I tried to correct it. I said they
Oh.
actually don't take any damage.
Oh.
So you could drop the wall of fire at any time if you wanted to.
Well, on my next turn.
As far as concentration spells go, I will let you on anyone's turn. You can drop a concentration spell.
Alright, well, we'll just drop it then. Whatever.
Okay.
Why don't you wait till the turn's over because they can't see through it.
That's true.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Okay. This one will just move over here. And since it can't see through it, he's just going to chill there for a minute. And Galahad, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh, I can't see through it.
Can't see through it either.
You
Drop
could
it,
drop
Ray.
it.
Okay. If he says to drop it, I drop it. There we go.
Drop
Yeah,
it.
it's
I don't want to
dropped.
get
It's
boned
gone.
I'm gonna move out to here, and I'm gonna cast Ice Knife on this one,
Okay.
which I picked up from Ray.
Oh, man.
Ice Knife, good spell.
I have
Good
that
spell.
one too.
17 hits.
Hey,
Oh.
it's going to Ice Knife. Oh, it didn't do the damage. It's not gonna do the damage.
You have to just click where it says down at the bottom.
Yeah, click
Ah.
the part that says ice knife.
God dang it. Oh, okay. You have to click this.
Stop rolling
Oh,
natural
right here.
ones. So 2 piercing and then 6 cold around it. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so.
And they have
Yeah.
to make a dexterity save around it?
The
Yeah,
hit is
I'll
also the one
Okay.
that you hit.
No, it does one. It does 1d10 damage. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes the target 5 feet of it. Dex saving throw, DC 2d6,
Okay, so you hit this one.
DC 16. Yep.
Okay,
For
so
the
that one takes-
whatever.
It takes
piercing.
2 for the thing, and then both
It
of
also
them
takes
will
the
make
cold. It also
right.
explodes on him.
It'll explode and it'll take it. It'll hit them both.
DC 16. The back one does not save. The front one does. So the front one will take 5 total. And the back one will take
Yes.
a total of 8. It is looking very hurt.
And then my birdo is gonna fly up to here. And dragon's breath cold on that one.
Okay.
Where you at, dragon's breath? There it is. Hey, that's better.
How does Dragon's Breath work? You can just cast it as many times as you want?
He should be able to cast it more than once, I believe. It's a concentration. It lasts for a minute, so he can cast it once per turn for a minute. Or unless I drop concentration or get hit.
Alright, so they both need to make a dex save.
Not both. It's a 15-foot cone, so it'll only hit the one in the front.
Oh, okay. So just the one in the front.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
The one in the front fails, so it will take the full 13 damage.
And then the bird's gonna do a Yui because he doesn't want to get flailed by some eyeballs.
Sounds good. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Melmore.
He's a weak bird. One hit would do him in.
All right, so Melmore is going to move his. Wait, let's not do that yet. 1 second. Melmore is going to cast a guiding bolt at which one's the weak? Was it this one? What we've been attacking? It looks weak.
The weak one is the back one.
All right, he's going to cast a guiding bolt at this one.
Okay.
Well, if I can find it, we will. Oh,
Ooh.
10.
That will not hit. So you fire it and it goes off and lands on the wall.
Alright, and as a bonus action, he's going to move his mace, his spectral mace, over to it.
Are you hitting the one that was? Are you going for the one that was weak or the one in the front?
He's going from. I don't think the masons get around the other one, so he's. Just
What's the movement speed on it? Is it? I mean, you can go through that.
Well, I can move it up. I can only move it up to 20 yards.
You mean 20 feet?
On my 20 feet, yeah, 20 feet.
So yeah, you could reach the back one if you wanted to. It's up to you. You can move it to right there.
All right, we'll move it to here, and then it'll make an attack against.
Okay.
Do I have to click this? Hang on a second. I don't want to cast the spell again. I guess it's gonna make me. Oh well. To make attack. All right. 27.
That hits.
$10 damage.
That will do it. As your mace, spectral mace, comes down on it, this shell cracks and it just sort of flattens out. Is that your turn?
All right, and that's my turn.
Seraph.
Stupid Mike. I was just sitting here planning my whole move, talking to myself. I'll move up on this one.
Okay.
That's your signature move at this point.
And swing with the quarterstaff.
All right.
23 to hit.
That hits.
That will do. 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Yeah, it's another eye stalk falls off or goes
And
limp.
I'll swing again.
All right.
14.
14 misses.
No.
I'm just gonna use a bonus action to hit one more time.
Okay.
1 more. 16.
16 hits. Just hits.
And that will do 7. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. It is down to 1 eye stalk left on this guy. Or no. 2 eye stalks left. Beak, you're up.
I'm gonna climb over here to the next stump. And I'm gonna shoot a web at this guy.
All right.
Can I shoot over this thing?
I would say there is a path. It's just sort of difficult to walk over, but it's not that high up off the ground.
Is it gonna hurt my attack? I can go somewhere else if I can.
He would get some partial cover.
I will go up here, up on this wall. Climb up on that wall. There. Can I do that?
No, because you're going to be occupying the same space as the snail
is this
dude.
not tall enough for that?
No, the snails all can reach the top if they stretch out.
From 30. So I'll go here on this wall.
Okay.
I'll climb up. Can I go like around him, or
Make an acrobatics check if you want to try to go through.
see if I can. Oh, I can go here and just go around the other way.
Okay. That's
Don't
fine.
have to worry about it. And I'm gonna shoot a web at that guy.
Okay.
Which is a 20 plus 5.
20 hits.
So he is restrained by webbing. As an action, he can choose to make a strength check to burst the webbing or try to attack it.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is their turn. This guy is going to make 2 attacks at the guy who's punching him in the face. And they are bad attacks. Well, one of them might hit. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Nope. So you both of them just and you dodge out of the way of both of them. This guy is going to make a strength check, I guess, try to get out of it. He's going to try to move out of it. What is the DC?
It's either DC 12 strength check.
Okay.
That's his action. So like that.
He just slimes the
Natural
whip
1.
down.
So he's
Right.
moving around in him. You see his snail flails flailing about, but nothing happens.
About time we do a
Galahad.
fight where we don't get wrecked.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm gonna cast magic missile on that snail.
On the front
I
one.
don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to ice up Seraph.
Okay. So 4 damage on the first one.
4 damage on the first one. Yeah. And then I'll just do all 3 of them to that one.
Okay.
Oh, 5 damage.
5 damage.
Ah, 4 damage.
The second one goes through another one of the eye stalks, sort of explodes, and then another 4. It is looking very hurt. It's 1 eye stalk remaining.
Icky in here with all that eye juice.
I know.
With all that eye juice, yeah.
A lot of it was burned by the firewall, except that it wasn't.
It wasn't.
He's gonna go up here and he's gonna. Oh no! Unless he's getting whacked by a giant snail that's on the other side of that rock.
I mean, which route did he take?
He took a wide enough berth that he wasn't gonna be within 10. He was 10 feet out from this. Oh,
So
sorry, that's my mouth. You can't see that. I was like circling it and drawing a little thing with my mouse. I think he did this route right here, you know.
He went along the right side of the cavern.
Yeah. He stayed enough away that
Okay.
I want to keep away from this guy. I don't want to get eyeball whacked.
All right.
He's looking juicy though, right? Actually, you know what? Bird's gonna stop. Can I even do it without hitting both of them? Doesn't it spread out to 15 foot by the end?
Yeah.
So it'll only be 15 foot here. So if I go here and angle it,
If you were at the back, I think back one is okay, because it's 1 square, then 2 squares, and 3 squares, right?
yeah. So I'd have to be here. 1 square, then 2 squares, then
Oh, yeah,
3
you'll hit-
squares.
You'll hit the spiritual weapon, but that doesn't matter, I don't think.
Yeah, the spectral
hit the what?
weapon can't take damage.
The weapon.
All right.
So yeah, it's a good spot.
I'm a tactical master.
DC
8 damage. That was not a good
16.
roll.
Bird sitting back there scratching his chin. Let's see here.
Let's see here. How do I?
He does save.
Oh, so he only takes.
He takes
4 damage.
4 damage and appears to be hanging on by a thread. His last tentacle. He has no
Of
more eye
course he
tentacles
is.
left. He's just.
40,
Poor guy.
45. I'm gonna go right here. He has no eye tentacles left. Oh man, rough life for that poor guy. Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Melmore.
All right, Melmore. Now that he's not looking at these red lines on the map that was driving him crazy, that he
You drew him.
drew, is going to. Let's see. I guess he's going to run away. No, he's not going to run away.
What?
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
he's
Turned, he's like, I'm done with this.
No more bales.
I'm done. See ya. He's going to cast another guiding bolt.
The front one here?
Yeah, the front one here. And let's see. That's what we'll do. 10.
Nope. You fire it and it completely misses.
Alright. In which case, he's going to use his bonus action and have his spectral hammer here attack.
Okay.
I don't even see the hammer on the field.
It's really tiny. It
Okay.
blends
Look
out.
at
that. Oh, it like just super blends in with the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it
get him
does.
something better eventually, but that's for a quick thing
And-
to
Zoom in a little
control.
more.
I'm seeing if I can do it without casting.
If you scroll back up, you
Spectral.
probably can. Or you can just roll a d20 and add your modifiers.
Oh, that's true. I can just scroll back up.
Because it's +8, I believe.
Want me to make an animated GIF of a hammer floating around? Can you add your own animated GIFs?
I assume so. I got most of the stuff is just people made.
There we go.
I think.
That's how you do it.
That would
12.
be great.
Well, you still gotta
12
roll to
damage.
hit. Still gotta roll to hit.
Oh, I thought I did that already.
So roll d20.
Okay, yeah, I
and-
do. I'll have to just roll the. Oh, yeah,
Just roll d20 and add 8. Yeah, that hits. So 12 damage.
Wow.
12 damage.
That is
Wow, that was complicated.
well more than enough to make this guy fall over and stop moving.
Don't worry. Melmore might not be able to cast spells, but his little spectral hammer's going to work.
Is that your turn?
He's gonna, because he can still have the movement.
Yep.
He's gonna move it 20 yards. That's it.
20
5,
yards. Wow.
20 feet. Sorry, I'm gonna move it right here next to this guy.
Okay. Are you gonna move Belmore at all, or
I don't
Yeah,
know if
we'll,
you can add GIFs.
we'll move Melmore up to here.
Okay.
And then that's it.
all right, Seraph?
I will. I'll get up to here. And I'll start throwing haymakers with
All
the
right.
quarterstaff.
Haymakers with a quarterstaff.
With a
You got it.
That's like a baseball swing.
16.
16. Actually, does he have advantage on this because he's just restrained from the webbing?
He's restrained. So whatever restrained does.
I have no idea.
Wouldn't that be a grapple?
Attack rolls
Basically.
against the creature have advantage.
Ooh, so I get to roll again. 26.
Yes, both of those would have hit. So
Does he still have his dex to his AC, or is it just the advantage thing?
just advantage.
7.
He will have disadvantage on dex saves. 7 damage on the first one. Okay.
Second one with advantage.
I got rid of that
Dang.
natural one. Yeah, 25 hits.
Ooh,
Ooh,
12.
12.
Ooh, 12.
Ooh, 12.
And
Well.
I'll spend a key point to throw 2 more strikes.
All right.
Natural
Hey.
20.
Natural 20.
Any
Draw me a
damage?
card, top or bottom.
10 damage.
You are just whacking eye stalks off this guy
And
as he
Last
squirms
one,
around in a
Chopping
web.
them off.
16.
16 barely hits.
Yes.
Yes.
Boo. 5. More damage.
So he's still got two eye stalks left. But you blew him up pretty good. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Beak.
I'll clamber on over here. And spider bite.
His beak made it
radioactive.
easy for you.
Ooh,
23
He
hits.
didn't.
there you go. Ignore the poison. But that is-
So
oh man. Ignore the good poison.
another 4
Boy.
damage. All right, is that your turn?
Let me re-roll and see if I make sure my web recharges.
Do you get advantage on your...
Oh yeah, you get
Spider-
advantage on the
Oh
spider
yeah,
bite.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's checked for a crit.
Spider bite. Nope.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
It is his turn. He will attempt to break free of the webbing again.
I want to break free.
What's the DC?
12 strength.
12. He gets free. So he is no longer restrained. But he has nowhere to go, really. He's going to try to go squeeze past here. Sort of up against the wall
I
there.
will an attack of opportunity.
Might him.
Yep, both you guys go ahead and make rolls.
Oh, baby.
10 misses. 19 hits.
Does the weapon get opportunity
Spectral
attacks?
weapon does not get a attack of opportunity.
6 more.
6 more.
It only operates on my bonus
So
action.
as it's walking away, you smack and burst one more of the flails. Galahad, it is your turn. This guy is
I was
looking
about
rough.
to say, I'm not doing anything. I move up.
Is he like climbing on the wall, or is he just squeezing over there?
He's partway on the
Is
wall.
Are these lines? These are the walls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Frostbite. DC 16 con save.
He succeeds
What
the
is the-
save, so he takes half, which is another 4. He's barely hanging on. Is that your turn, or your stupid hawk's gonna?
Birdo.
No, god damn it.
Is frostbite? Isn't frostbite? If it doesn't hit, it misses completely.
I don't think it does anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, he takes no damage.
Because that's just a cantrip.
Yeah, that's just a cantrip. Well, he's gonna take this. Wait, I gotta
Oh,
close
he's
this
gonna
spell.
take this. Take this here.
No, Frosty. I give him Frosty nips.
Does that take a spell slot every time you cast that through your familiar?
No, it's a concentration spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking into that after this game.
You're gonna be nerfing me, eh?
He does not save, so he takes the full. Is that 11? And that is
11.
enough.
Good.
And all 3 of the flail snails lie battered and broken on the floors of this small.
It almost doesn't sound right when you say it that way. It sounds weird. All the flail snails.
I'll start checking them.
Okay. You looking for anything specific?
No, just checking them. Maybe check their shells. See if there's anything that they hide in there.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah, see?
Yikes.
7. Yep.
7.
It's very gooey.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they don't have anything, and I don't want to get my royal hands covered in goo,
Royal.
or diplomatic hands covered in goo. Even though I have good investigation.
Way to take one for the team, Galahad.
You know, you really want to screw us over, you need to make us fight a rust monster.
Wow, so it can break all your wooden
Break
weapons.
everything.
Did anybody take
All
damage
of our
during that
cleric's
fight?
armor and everything.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I
Well,
took
that's
my
fine.
spider, but I shift back and I'm good.
Unless he puts
No-
an
nobody
anti-rust
took any
coating on
damage.
his
Cool.
armor.
I think Seraph took 1 hit.
Nope.
No? Okay. Never mind.
You did nothing. This is the first fight we've had where you didn't almost kill us all.
Did you enjoy it? Because it's the last one you'll ever have.
He goes, dang it, I didn't do it right. The next ones are going to have 20 AC. And they're going to be the god of snails.
All right. I guess we're moving on.
All right. As you continue down the corridor, it opens up as the orange glow that you were seeing gets closer. You can see a little bit better. There are like a sort of river type of thing of lava in here. As you get a little closer, it's very hot, but much more dry than outside. And then again, is Sarah still on point?
Yes.
think so.
Same marching order. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
What did you say?
Couldn't you go up and
14.
fight? Like you have a weapon and you're
I
wearing
can.
plate armor.
I can
right?
definitely fight.
Oh, okay.
But the guiding bolt would have done more damage than my
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes
than
sense.
my attack. So, like, exhaust spells and then fight. I guess. It's kind of
Gotcha.
As you
So I
come up,
take that battle master.
as you get a little bit closer to this, there's a river, and then there's one sort of bridge area. It's more of just a path that goes through this river of lava that isn't on fire. You're looking over the lava, and you see like little bits of flames occasionally spark up when things like when soot or whatever will fall into it. The flames will spark up and appear as flame atop lava. Okay, over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink that potion. That thing guy gave us for.
Okay. So you have it for 4 hours. You have fire resistance.
I see him do it. I do it too.
Okay. Back there. You over there. All right. So you guys are getting. Are you going to keep going forward across this lava river? This
Oh yeah,
river?
that's my
I'll
favorite
move
thing.
forward.
lava
Or are you
rivers.
gonna?
I'll move.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to stop for a rest or anything before you drink your potions or anything. Okay. Moving forward, this takes you probably another 30 minutes to an hour in between there before you get to this part of it. It's been fairly empty other than those flail snails closer to the entrance. But obviously much more bright as you get here. And as you approach the river of lava, you get pretty close before you realize that something moving catches your eye. And you look over and you don't really see anything, but then you look back and again your peripheral vision detects some sort of movement. You look back over and you can't really see anything, but then the river of lava itself appears to be what's moving, and out of it comes fire.
No.
Fire elementals.
I really should have rewritten my spells. Just kidding.
And
I'm
I
just
need,
gonna every time we go to a new biome, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna spend 4 or 5 hours rewriting all my spells to a different magic type.
I need to get.
I want to break free. Thanks, Joe.
These fire elementals move towards you. And I need everyone to roll initiative again.
Ah.
Why?
So we can see who goes first.
A little bit better.
Initiative.
What breaks concent? So remind me. What breaks concentration?
Getting
if
hit
you
and
get
failing
hit.
your save.
Yep.
Or casting another spell that has concentration, or holding a spell as an
Any-
action
Any damage will break it.
can break
And
it.
it
If you,
doesn't
if you
roll.
take
It's
damage,
save.
you have to make a concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw, which must meet or
Okay.
beat half the damage taken or 10, whichever is greater.
I thought I'd try to learn this since all my spells are concentration based.
Yeah, I have to keep on. Every time I look at my spells, I have to find things because they're all concentration. I have to try to find ones that aren't concentration. Otherwise, I do one
Well,
spell and then I'm done.
clerics are like 90% concentration spells, which makes sense. I mean, they're channeling through their god, right?
Yeah, we're both divine, right? We're both divine casters.
Yeah. I think so.
Are
Yeah.
druids divine casters?
Yeah, they get their
I think so.
from a druidish god.
Yeah, it's not
usually.
from the arcane, so it's the only other source, really. Okay, initiatives. Beak got a 19. Seraph got a 13. Melmore got
I got a 22.
19. Man, you guys rolled really well on initiative this time. Galad got a 22.
We were making up for last time. We're never in the middle.
So, Beak and Melmore, you guys can decide who goes first. Normally, it's like if it were between you and an enemy person, then it would be whoever has the higher dex. But since you're both on the same side, you can decide.
You can go first.
Okay.
Oh,
I need
you
to
got
be
higher
able
initiative than me.
to move my character again.
Oh, okay, and then up first is going to be Galahad.
Yeah, baby.
Dino wave.
Yeah, that's right. You're dang right, boy. That's not cold damage.
Beak's gonna
though.
cast. I'll step out a little bit. I'm gonna cast.
Oh, it's Galahad's
I
up
just need
first.
to-
Hold on. I was
Oh,
just between
would
you
be-
and Melmore. You're going to have to decide when it gets to your turns.
Oh.
That's right, dude. I got a 22. I was like, dang, I didn't go first. Someone rolled good. All right. Yeah. Tidal wave, baby.
Okay, where's it going?
Oh, do I have my tidal wave learned?
Let's see. Oh, 30 feet. Okay. It's going to go from here to here, and it's going to push across them. Bam! Tidal wave.
Oof.
What's up with that dice? It's broken.
Yeah, oof it, man.
So they need to make DC 16.
That was
Yep.
that was a tidal
Time to
splash.
change that color, Eric.
I know, yeah. Gotta change from green. I don't know how to do that.
Well, fortunately for you, their rolls were worse, so they both failed. They will both take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and then what? Can you link the description for tidal wave for me?
It's not cold damage. It's
I know,
let's see. How do
but it is
I
water,
do that?
which affects
It is
fire
water.
elementals.
Could knock them prone too.
Okay.
Extinguishing flames in the area.
Yeah.
Does the lava like solidify where they're at?
Solidify like a top layer of it solidifies a little bit.
Okay, so it doesn't specify in there. We'll say
It sounded thematically appropriate to hit him with a tidal wave.
I'm trying to
If I saw
decide
a
how
man
many
made of fire.
gallons of water would have hit
A
them.
30-foot wide, 10-foot tall wave is how much water?
Well, yeah, but not 100% of the wave doesn't hit them. Right?
true.
So,
So the one on the left kind of got half of it, and the one on the right got the full blast. He got doused. The other one kind of got half doused. I don't know how big they are, but unless they're 10 feet tall, the one on the right got fully splish splashed, taking a bath. You know what I mean? That's up to you.
okay, I'll say it's okay. I'll say that you do. I'm not going to tell you how much they take, but they take extra damage.
Yeah.
As they appear to sort of, you see steam coming off of them.
Yeah, boy. And they're both prone too. I don't know how that works with someone no legs, but they're prone.
You ain't got no
They
legs.
look like that. They look like that right there. They're just flat.
They are immune to prone, so nothing happens to them.
They're immune to prone.
Yep.
Lame.
Got no
What about-
legs.
Because they got no legs. Yeah.
Yep. All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Beak. I was gonna look something up, but I don't know what it was.
So the one on the right is the one who got
Are you-
beaten?
Are
The
you
one on the
taking?
right's
Are
the
you
one
going
who got
first, Beak, or
the
me?
full force. The one
Forgot
on the
what
left
you
got
They
half.
they both took the same amount of damage.
Oh,
They,
okay,
they
yeah.
both look the same.
Are you going? Are you going first, or me, Beak?
I'm going.
Okay.
Unless you want. Do you have something special you want to do?
You can do it. I can't tell
I'm
you
gonna
that.
I'm gonna polymorph one of them. I'm gonna
For it.
get the one on the left. I'm gonna polymorph. Wisdom 15. I pull out my caterpillar
Does-
cocoon. I cast my spell.
Can you link polymorph?
Keep it real.
So it's what is it? What's the spell save?
15.
15. One on the
Bottom
left.
there.
Wisdom, you said?
Yeah. Turning into a snail, by the way.
A flail snail?
Yeah, tiny
Flail
one.
snail.
Okay, so yeah, he
Little baby
fails. He will become
Yeah. Tiny
a
flail snail.
tiny flail snail. We'll say a snail.
No, he can still attack us. He's a flail snail.
Turtle.
Fast.
It's a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
We'll use the snail as reference. Actually, let me do.
What does it do when he's polymorphed? What does that do for us? I was trying to read
Just
it, but
Don't hit it, or he turns back. Basically, it's just like
it's on
like
CC.
WoW, I think, right? That's how WoW's
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Well, except that they can still attack. They just get the stats of whatever you give them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can buy this as a I'm a little bit. I mean a tiny snail, like a real life snail.
I understand.
Okay.
So he's
You're
gonna.
not
Not
putting
an
in like
imaginary.
You're not
snail,
putting in
real
like a 10-foot tall snail in there.
Oh,
I'm just gonna move him over here to the side so he doesn't.
All right, that changes what I'm going to do, Michael. That changed what I was.
There you go.
gonna do.
Tiny snail.
I point at it and I say, "Don't hurt, snail."
you gonna laugh like that?
Beak's just having the time of his life.
Snail.
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Melmore. Forge some
Melmore.
fire, Mr. Fireforge.
I'm gonna put a firewall up. No, I'm just kidding.
On the snail.
Actually, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians at level 3.
Ooh. What's the radius?
That's 15 foot. I'll go ahead and put the aura around me so make it easy to see. There we go.
Okay. And then that.
Can everybody see that?
No.
We don't see it.
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Does it show up on the stream? Can I look at the stream and see it?
No. Does not show up on the
That's
stream.
weird.
Boo.
Unfortunate. Okay, well. All right, and
that's
then
at,
I'm
that's
going
at the beginning of their turn, right? That they would
They
take
walk into
damage?
it. Yeah.
Or anytime they move into it, or I move into them, which I'm about to do.
Well, I think it has to be they move into you or they start their turn there. Because otherwise they get double.
What? Really?
Link it.
Yeah, I thought I did, but I guess it didn't. Let's see.
What do your spirit guardians look like?
They're gonna be Fey.
Well, I mean,
Like,
you
little
can make them whatever you want.
You know, they're gonna be angelic angels.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
they look
it-
like, with wings,
it
little
can-
angelic angels with wings flying around.
Oh man, Seraph
So, yeah.
sounded. He's like,
When it enters the area first time on a turn, or starts a turn there, so it can be twice.
Yep.
When it
thought
enters,
so.
not when you not
Yeah.
when you force it upon it.
But it's going to enter, right? When I walk into it.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
That'd
It
be the
doesn't
attack on
enter.
my turn.
It's an aura, so it'd be like
Yeah,
Diablo
you'd
or
be in
whatever.
the
You
aura.
walk up to it, you're in the aura, you're getting hit by it.
Well, I'm going off of what I've seen, which is if they start their turn in it, they will get hit. But they have to do the motion to enter in order to qualify for entering the aura.
All right, we'll do that. That's fine. We'll go with that.
Okay.
You're
And then
DM.
who? I guess you are designating your party, or are you designating the snail to be injured by it?
No. I'm not going to designate
No,
the
no, no.
snail.
Okay.
But I'm going to designate everybody in my party not to be able to get hit. That's it, though.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to summon a magic weapon or spiritual weapon.
Okay. I got your guy over here, right there. I brought him over.
So
You can't cast 2 spells. It has to be a spell and cantrip.
That's
it's
true.
a bonus action.
Yes,
right?
but you can't cast 2 spells unless one of them is a cantrip. That is
Okay.
a valid point.
Well, then we're just going to move up. We're going to move up here.
Okay. All right, is that your
And
turn?
that's it.
All right.
Yep.
Seraph.
I will go up 1 and start throwing some sunbolts at this one on the right.
The only time Seraph didn't walk up and face them when I was expecting him to.
17.
17 hits.
That's 5 radiant damage.
Rolling
On the
like me.
first one, second hit. Let's see. 10.
10 does not hit.
Hey,
And
Michael,
I'll
do you have
spend a key point to
What?
flurry of blows and throw 2 more.
do you have a spell that like makes a thunderstorm, makes it rain?
11.
Let's make it rain. 11 does not hit.
Can't.
Turn it into a steam bath
No.
in here. That's what
17.
you want to do?
Sort of,
17
but
does.
Not in a cave like this.
Oh, okay.
You want to make a sauna in here?
Yeah, dude.
10 radiant damage.
All right, 10 more.
Oh no, there's another one over there.
This one is the one that was the snail. I just didn't want to get rid of him.
Oh, okay.
Back up to here and end my turn.
All right. It is their turn. And at the start of the turn, this one is going to have to make a save for Spiritual Guardians. It's a 16 Wisdom.
Where are the spiritual guardians? Just floating all around me?
Yeah, 15-yard radius around me.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wish you could see the aura that I put down, but you can't.
He fails, so if you
Lame.
want to, go ahead and roll damage now. We'll roll it for each.
It's already rolled.
I know.
It's 15 damage.
Do you want to keep that? Or I'll let you roll at the beginning of...
Oh, do you want to roll it each time? Okay, let me see what it was. It's you can do that.
It is 3d8.
Alright, let's just do.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
10.
Okay. So he
I
takes...
thought you had to keep
10
what
more
you
damage.
originally rolled. That's why I thought that's how that worked.
I mean, you... Like,
That's
some
what they
people may
always
do it that
while
way.
the aura's up.
All right, and he is going to move up to here. He's actually going to enter the same space as you, Mr. Melmore. And
Oh,
you-
no.
By doing so, you will take 7 points of fire damage, and you are on fire.
Okay, and then what do I need to roll to see if I continue to keep my spirits up?
Make a Constitution saving throw, and it has to beat a 10. Yep, you're fine.
15.
It's still up. He will then make a couple of attacks on you. Each of them are a 17. Does 17 hit you?
Miss.
Okay, so he starts waving his fiery appendages around at you, but does not hit you. This snail starts moving in towards you as well, and when he gets to right here, he has to make a wisdom save. Which he fails, so he will take the 10 damage as well, which means that thing is gone. And this guy is back.
What's it save for?
The save for the to see how
So
much
walking
if he
into
takes full
spiritual
damage or half
guardians.
damage.
Oh,
That's why I
I
asked.
thought you had him in the.
That's why I asked
ignoring
before.
him.
It's fine, really.
Speaks mad. You don't listen.
And he will move to right there because they can occupy the same space. And you will take another. There we go. Still on fire, and
Is
you
that
will take
when you-
another 10 points of fire damage.
All right.
Does it take one full round action to put yourself out?
Yeah, you have to use an action to put yourself out. Until someone takes an action to douse the fire. And then you will continue taking fire damage at the beginning of each of your turns. The first, he swipes at you twice. Does 18 hit?
No.
Okay, so again, you just missed you both times. And that's their turn. Galahad, you're up.
I'm gonna save Ray. You ready?
Okay. here
I'm
we
waiting.
go.
I'm waiting to see it.
I'll have to take damage, but I want to save my good friend Melmore. I'm gonna use Benign Transposition, which is a Conjuration Wizard thing, and I will swap places with Raymond.
Oh god, that seems like a terrible idea.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait. I'm gonna swap places with Raymond, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast the Misty Step that I took from Ray to get out of there 30 feet away.
Okay. I will say that you will take fire damage and be on fire.
That
Because if you're
That's
swapping,
fine.
okay.
I'm willing to take that damage
Okay.
initially from getting in there, but they're
Okay.
not gonna be able to attack me.
All right. So
that
Ray
puts me
goes to where you are, which is here,
Yep.
and you go up here for the time being.
And then I go 5, 10, 15, 20. Back here.
There. Okay. You can be there. You will take 19 points of fire damage, and you are on fire.
That's okay with me.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'll use my next turn to put myself out.
All right. Beak.
Misty Step out. Okay.
Yep.
I will cast.
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
These guys are they're not like floating, right?
They could,
Actually, I don't think it
might
matters.
be described as floating. I don't know.
I look at their feet.
They don't have
Are
any
they
feet.
on the ground? I look at their bottoms of their body.
Their body is constantly fluctuating. They can, I mean, in their description, an elemental can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So they are highly
I'll just throw out
contortive.
some wolves then. 8
Okay.
wolves.
8 wolves then, please. Thank you. I gotta find a place that has some wolves. There's one.
so Isaac finally found a way for us to fight Ragnaros here.
That's what we're doing.
Too soon.
Fine, Ray.
I 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wolves.
Melmor's pretty hardy cleric. Die that easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
want me to roll initiative for them?
Yes.
What's their +2? Eight.
Okay.
Good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Move up there. Well, at least they go before the next fire elemental's turn. Just barely. All right, are you moving or are you done?
I moved already,
All right.
and I'm done.
Melmore.
Melmor's going to stop,
Ooh.
drop, and roll
Um,
for his action.
hold on, I gotta find spiritual guardians real quick.
Oh, do you have a spell for it? A spell effect?
I might actually, but it's not what I'm looking at. I was looking at. Oh, I can't. It's not up there. I'm trying to decide if they would be hitting these wolves on their turn.
Oh yeah, brothers are just bouncing around there. I guess I probably wouldn't put him in that aura. If you want to leave it there, that's fine. But if I saw these things bouncing around, I wouldn't.
Yeah, they can't
them.
see my aura. That's the problem. He can't see where it's at.
Oh, you can see him. You can see. I mean, you can't see where the exact range.
No,
but you
I
can see
mean-
little
I
dudes
mean-
flying around.
Michael can't see them. He
No,
knows.
Michael
Oh,
can't see
right.
them when he puts wolves down. Like he couldn't
yeah,
see
I would-
the aura.
I would probably. If you,
Yeah,
I
so
wouldn't
it's
put
when
them
you
in
cast it,
there.
you can designate them. So these guys are new. So they would take damage if they.
So
But you can see them.
I
Hold on,
would,
let
I
me
would
find
not
a.
put them in that if I.
He's saying if he could have seen the circle, he would not put his wolves there.
Gotcha.
So he wants to move them where they're not in the
wolves.
circle.
His
Okay,
wolf.
let's see if I can find a. Sure, we'll use that.
Can you attach it to my character? Curiosity. So that it moves with
Ooh,
me.
triangles. That's not
Bam.
very. You need a square
Perfect.
though, because D&D doesn't work with circles.
It does now. Look at that circle.
Because
Woo!
technically the elemental is in the spiritual things also.
What? No, it's not.
What?
He's in this
5, 10,
square right
15,
here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
15 radius, so it's
15
only
feet.
like.
Yeah, I know, but there's
D&D
it's-
doesn't do circles. It's 15.
D&D does not do circles. It's a 15
Diagonals are
foot
the
square.
same as straights. As
Weird
whatever.
because it says a radius. It's like a circle. It says in the description.
Yeah, but 5e doesn't do.
Well, we're doing circles. So there you go. You can see it.
You're hosing Ray out of that though because the elemental is in his radius.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Get
I
hosed.
don't have any squares.
I mean, we don't need it. You can just.
Well,
you can just-
okay. All right. So that one is in it.
Which means he's gonna place his wolves differently now, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Have it.
Are you moving your wolves?
Yeah. Bye.
Here, this might be easier to see actually. There's less.
Oh, that's a circle too.
I know, but at least you can see what's underneath it. No.
He's saying that he don't have any squares. All the spell effects are circles.
I know we're all freaking coughing and dying, and by us all, I mean me and Joe.
There you go.
Whoa! Look at that! Oh!
Fire.
That's what the fire circle would look like as a
Yeah,
firewall.
that
if you
is
made
the
it a
ringed
circle.
firewall. That's what that is.
That's pretty rad looking. Dude, they need to add that kind of stuff to Tailspire.
Yep.
All right. So you moved your wolves. Melmore, you're up.
Okay.
Can you change who you designate in that every round, or is that something
When
only
you
at the
cast
beginning?
it.
Okay, so Melmore is.
So since it's a square,
Melmore's
he's-
going to stop, drop, and roll to put himself out first. His
Okay.
action.
Okay.
So it's not burning. And then he's going to summon a spiritual weapon now. I can do
Oh,
that,
actually,
right?
you will
Think I
take the damage though, because that happens at the beginning of your turn, and then you put yourself out. So you will take
Okay.
2 more points of fire damage. You don't need to make a con save because your modifier's plus more than 2.
Okay. And
Okay, here's your spiritual weapon. He's
so
still over
I put
here.
myself out,
He says,
and then I
he says,
put
put me in,
spiritual
coach.
weapon-
I'm ready to play.
And he's gonna be right under this wolf right here.
Change this over here so you can see a little better. There we go.
And then he's gonna go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna actually cast that so we. 12.
12 does not hit, just misses.
All right. So spiritual weapons up, and that's his turn.
And you're out, not
Word.
on fire anymore. Seraph.
I'm gonna throw some sun bolts.
Sun
Add
bolts.
this. Number 1. 16?
16 hits. You're filling it at the closer one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'll throw another one. Yikes.
That is a miss.
I'll spend a key point, flurry of blows, throw 2 more.
Okay. That
18.
hits.
And that does 5.
Oh, oof.
And last one. Boo. 10.
Misses as well. Are you
Rough.
moving?
Nope, I'll stay right there.
All right. Beak's Wolves' turn.
Are they in the same square?
As yes, they can
The,
overlap.
the two fire. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can
Where
interact
do
creature
the
spaces.
top 4 will hit the top guy, bottom 4 hit the bottom guy.
Okay.
What?
All with
they all have
advantage because of pack tactics.
So I think I actually have it over here. Push the button, but nothing happened. Oh, it just writes it out. No, roll that.
You have to put the you have to /R space 2d20 plus 1.
I did this like a month ago. So
Ah,
okay, so roll.
where are your raptors? I thought to be summoning raptors by now.
Raptors, but wolves are the best.
Raptors are the same, they're just
so that's-
reptiles.
Oh, 19.
19 hits. This is on the top one. I'm doing the top ones first.
Yeah, top one first.
Okay.
19. There's a 14.
14 hits.
There's
That
a
hits.
22 and a 23.
They all hit.
That's 4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do we'll go and switch. We'll do damage for those now.
Okay.
Which is what? 2d4 plus 2. Okay. So bite number 1.
Hey,
Ooh, that's a good one. So 10.
Number 2.
Oh, you already had it added.
Yeah.
That's 8. Ooh, man.
nice.
Number 3. Oh.
Man, these
That's better.
Number 4. Okay. Back to the bottom row,
it's getting-
starting from the.
Starting to
I guess.
look hurt.
There's a crit.
All right, so we got 1 crit,
There's a
1 hit,
19. Look at that.
2 hits, 1 crit,
Oh, a hit.
3 hits,
Oh,
1
a
crit.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
Okay.
3 hits, 1 crit.
So I'll do the crit last.
Okay.
Boo.
This first one's 5,
Boo.
6,
5, 6, 7, and then the
And
crit
then,
is going
yeah,
to be.
crit.
What do we do this? 44 plus 2?
Yep.
Double damage? Okay.
Woo!
14 damage.
Oh, yeah,
Man,
that's pretty
He
good.
just tore out his fire leg. And chewed on it.
Fire leg.
He bites the fire out of him.
All right.
Too bad
they
every
are-
wolf like chomped and went pop, 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 pop. 'cause they're taking fire damage.
Yeah, they don't actually take fire damage from. That's like a weird. I thought they would.
They
It
did
would
not?
make sense,
Yeah, I
but
figured
yeah,
they
they
would.
don't take.
That's why I
Oh,
put 8
yeah.
of them out. I figured they would too.
They're not as cool as my character.
Uh,
You want to eat?
all right. Is that your turn? Oh, that's their turn. So that is it for them.
No. Wait, no.
Are any of them
He
moving?
says no. No, they're good.
Fire Elemental's turn.
Eat.
He is going to step up here. 5, 10.
Eat.
And then step back into his square.
Daddy. Eat.
So all of your wolves are going to take some fire damage because he just sort of ran on top of each of them. Actually, he will stay right there.
Bye.
So you can do these in any order you want right now because they're all the same. One will take 8 damage, one will take 4, one will take 1, and one will take 2 damage on the top row.
Okay. 8. What?
8, 4, 1, and 2.
Okay. Top row.
Okay. And then he is going to... He's going to go ahead and swing at this one. Just the closest one down there. He's going to take 1 attack.
Now, do they take damage on their turn or just whenever I enter their square? On. Sorry.
Beak's about to take a bunch of phantom damage.
Wait.
Oh man, these guys cannot hit.
Sorry.
What's 9 misses, I think. So he's gonna try again.
Yeah.
That one made it. 17 hit your wolf.
He does.
Okay.
This is the second one, right? First one missed.
Yes. And it will take. Jeez, terrible rolls. Another 6 fire damage.
Ooh, he's still alive. Smells like burned Dougie. Poor guy.
Wait, which one?
I'm going clockwise, so
This is the
You
one right here
missed-
that I was hitting, so I don't know if that's...
you missed that one.
I hit this... I'm swinging at the same one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, those are 2 attacks.
Okay. There's 6 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so he's dead.
Okay. That is that guy's turn. This guy's going to do a similar maneuver and swipe down here, and then...
Oh yeah.
He starts his turn in the things.
Pew pew pew.
And he just... You see this flame just roll over all of the wolves right there.
All right, hang on a minute.
That's a serious business.
Okay,
The
I'll
wolves
control
are
his
getting killed.
wolves. So they will all take... Oops, oh, that one takes 10. 3 more. Minus another 6 on that guy, and then minus... Oh man, he did much better on his rolls. Alright, and then he will swing at this guy.
Your stream is starting to shit the bed.
Uh-oh. It's that gif.
It's because we're over time, dude. Yeah, that gift.
16 hits your wolf.
Yep. Did you get your spirit guardian damage?
Oh, no, I did not. So that's roll damage for that Ray. Actually, he has to make a con save? Wisdom save.
Yeah, let's just... I'm going to throw out the spell again so you can see it. It's way up there. There. It's,
He fails the save, so he takes another 16 points of damage.
Take that.
Take
All right.
that.
This wolf takes another 9 points of damage, so he is dead. Throw him in the lava. And he's going to take a second swing at this guy. That will hit. And so this wolf will take another 10 points of fire damage, so he is dead as well. And that is the turn for the fire elementals.
There,
Galahad.
Isaac. I put the... So you can see it at least.
I
The
see it.
aura for square.
Cool.
I'm going to conjure up a bucket of water and put myself out.
All right.
Put yourself out.
Got some flair.
All right, that's your action. Are you moving any?
Nope.
Or doing any bonusy?
Hold on. No, I don't have any other bonus actiony stuff. I can move, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll move back.
All right, Beak, you're up.
I will. I will. Ice Knife's gonna hit everything, isn't it? I don't get to pick.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I have some bad news for your wolves anyway. They're still on fire and will take damage at the top of their turn.
I'm gonna hit this guy right here, so it's just gonna damage 2 of the wolves. I don't want to do this. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Beak
That's not
wouldn't
what
do
Beak
that.
Does. Beak wouldn't do that. I'm gonna throw it at the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Can I do that? It says a creature within range. I'm not sure if that
How
counts.
rough are these guys looking, Isaac? Because
They're looking...
we're past time. We're past
They're
time.
looking pretty
so
rough.
it's like, are we gonna
They're looking pretty rough. Yeah, I was just going
make
to
sure
finish
something
this
we can end
combat.
in a couple... I was gonna say, if it's something we can end in a couple turns, or is it gonna be like...
Should be, as long as you don't miss a bunch. I'll say you can use that for right now, since we're running over and stuff. You can use the spiritual weapon as a creature.
Okay.
It-
That's not... Oh, there we go.
You aim it at it and it misses, but still
So
hits.
6 damage to the top guy.
Dex
Unless
save.
he makes it safe. Dex save. This is cold damage.
So DC 15, he fails. So 6, you said?
Thick cold damage.
All right. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Melmore.
All right, Melmore is going to move up a 5 feet here,
Take this with you.
and then take that with me. I can't control that. And we're going to Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's cast something fun. Oh wait, I don't have anything. Let's cast. Let's just cast a guiding bolt
Okay. Now, which one?
on the one at the bottom.
Okay.
Not that I ever hit with it, but hey.
Maybe this is
Always
the
that
time.
chance.
Hey,
Oh,
you hit with it.
26.
Yep, 26 hits. Go ahead and roll
And-
damage.
13.
Ooh. You start to see it, bits of the flame flicker out at moments. It is looking...
And then
Not
as my
great.
bonus action, I'm going to have the spiritual weapon. Just gonna cast it. I can't find it.
It's right here. If you're looking for the actual doodad.
I was looking for the spell I cast earlier as well. I was looking for on
Oh,
the
it's...
scroll.
What is it? It's 2d8 or 3d8?
I'm just gonna throw it out again.
Okay. 18 hits.
18. 9 damage.
9 damage. As your spiritual weapon swings through it, it's... And it's no longer there.
Yeah, it looks like Twitch might have just stopped completely.
Well, thanks, Twitch. Alright. Alright, so that one's gone. You just got the one left. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. I'm done.
Okay. Seraph.
Let me do that for him.
I'm gonna chunk some sunbolts at that one up there.
Okay.
Number 1.
That
25.
hits.
And that does 8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Next one is
Ooh,
24
just
to
roll
hit.
over. Yep. That hits.
And that is another 6 damage.
Alright. It is looking very unhealthy. And the
I'll
starts of
spend
the
a key
flame are
point.
starting to flicker out.
Flurry of bolts.
Blow? Oh, bolt?
Flurry of-
Nice.
Flurry of sun bolts. 16 hits.
16. Very nice.
Bit in ass.
6 damage.
6 is exactly what you needed as your last sunbolt go as it's flickering out. It just and then the last sunbolt impacts with it and a small plume of smoke comes off and it is no more. All of the wolves will then take damage and start burning alive.
No, Beat just starts crying.
Are you desummoning them or are you letting them burn to death?
Oh yeah, well, it's not. I mean, their turn comes first, so.
It's true. How much health do they all
Any of
have?
them
Five left.
most of them are in the single digits. There's only just one with 10. But if it comes to their turn, I would desummon them.
Well, the first one takes 1, second one takes 10, third one takes 2, fourth one takes 7, and the fifth one takes 6. So I think a couple of them survived.
Yep, 2 of them survived.
All right, so there you go. You dispatch the fire elementals as you move on through the cave, where we will pick up next week.
Next
Alright.
week. Goodbye, everybody.
As the players cope to
They
try
can't
to, try to
hear us
cope
on
with
the
the fact
phone.
that they've been asleep for what seems like much longer than an hour. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
They can't hear nothing, but
We'll see you next time.
I'm still waiting.
Bye.
Bye.